I ask you a question? Why you don't never play with my nipples? I got nipples too. It's my turn to get tied up. Not them handcuffs though. I got PTSD. Welcome to Hard to Soft, where men speak, so hopefully somebody will understand. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Hard or Soft, the show. I have some news for y'all. For one, if y'all hear that in the background, it's hot, man. It's fucking hot, and we needed a fan. We're gonna be laughing. There's lights going on, so hopefully you can get past that because we have a really exciting episode. Other than that, I have some other news, and that is that it's just I need to say this out loud. I need to get it out, and it's that I am currently single. Tanae and I have kind of going through a space where we need to figure out where we at, and I've been in kind of like an open type of situation for months. And it just wasn't working for us, for me particularly, in the way that it was structured. So I felt the need to say it because I'm going to be speaking about some things that can make the listeners who are invested in us uncomfortable. It's definitely going to make me uncomfortable speaking about it going forward, but that's the nature of the show. And I just needed to make I'm not big on doing IG posts like single or no shit like that. She and I are still friends. You know what I'm saying? We still talk, right, every day. But I did feel for this forum, it was going to be important for me to say, hey, if you hear me speaking about some things, I don't want y'all to hear it while it's passing and be like, what the fuck is going on? I know everybody's invested in the show and the characters in the show. So, give us some grace. Like I said, we ain't had no big argument. It was no big throwdown. It was no big find out, no shit like that. We had a discussion, and it's just a decision that we made for ourselves. So, please give us that respect and space to figure that out. Was that a lot?
No, it was perfect.
It was informative.
Yeah. Very detailed,
cool.
efficient.
Yeah, to the point.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's just talk about fucking bitches. What?
Yeah. Talk about what got your dick hard this week. It's kind of hard for me to follow up with that shit.
Yeah, nah, it's a lonely thing though, bro. I've been with her for 4 years. I'm lonely, nigga.
I got a question about what you said. You said y'all had an open situation. Like, what type of open situation was it?
Oh, well, around October last year, we had a conversation, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't working out for us. And I was just like, yo, I want the situation that we said we were getting into when we first started a relationship.
Right.
It was dragging for a long time. I found myself being more open than her in a lot of different ways.
Right.
And I didn't feel right keeping her in a situation where I felt like doing things that she ain't feel like doing.
Right.
And she ain't feel right either, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'd be more open to talking about the particulars of the situation on our Patreon. Right now, I just wanted to make that little, you know what I mean, thing about it.
No, I get it.
But, yeah, so over the course of months, I've been open. But I also felt like I respect her so much, it doesn't feel right. Especially because she didn't want me to speak about it out loud.
Right.
So I felt like I was creeping. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, I feel like I'm creeping.
Right.
And then I'm telling people something, but they're like, yeah, but you're not saying this out loud. It just felt weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
And it made me feel like I was, like my
kinda
character is who I am.
Yeah.
But it don't look like that. So.
I get it.
That's why it was kind of important for me to make that statement today. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Yeah.
That's commendable though.
It don't feel that way.
I mean, it's commendable because some niggas keep a chick on the leash. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes you gotta let them go.
Yeah,
it's respectable. Because I would have kept mine on the leash. I would have been like, fuck it, you gotta quit me, bitch. Like, you gotta say.
I kind of feel that way, bro. Like it's very difficult. I was talking to my daughter about it, and she was like, "Yo, you're gonna get back with her," and I just feel like that's very toxic. Like you just like let her go, bring her back, let her go, bring her back. Like what's it gonna be? And that shit kind of stuck with me because, men say that you don't know nothing until something happens to your daughter. You know what I mean? Like then now you're having your daughter, now you understand. And so when she said it to me, I realized that's something that she may be going through or whatever. And it's just like, yo, I don't want to treat her like that, Tanae like that. So
right.
I know she be going out. I'm like, damn, niggas want to see her. You know, ass fat, she's beautiful,
That's
she's
what I'm
nice.
saying.
You know what I mean? It's
Nigga
like, damn.
Nigga want to keep that.
Yeah, but it's not right.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I mean?
That's why I said it's commendable and it's admirable because I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, I don't. It's very difficult for me right now. Like just laying in the bed sometimes, just like can't call.
Yeah.
Gotta open a wound. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. So
You almost got to block them in a way. Like,
yeah, I've been thinking about that too.
Yeah.
But that's a conversation that she and I need to have as to how we gonna move. Like, you know, she hasn't been coming into lives lately. I noticed that she hasn't. You know, she's been separating herself from that.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect that. I appreciate it in a way, but I also feel like, damn, that's where we at. So
Yeah.
You know, sometimes too, what when you said it just now, it was clear as day. When I was young and like my chick left me, I'm like, you dumbass bitch, how you gonna leave me? But sometimes, you know,
that's aggressive.
yeah.
Damn, nigga.
But you know, but when you get old, like when you said it just now, this click, yo, sometimes the person that's doing the breaking up be hurting too.
Oh nah,
You know
I'm
what
fucked
saying?
up.
Like you go through, like they go through shit sometimes too. Like it takes a lot for you to be like, you know what? Damn, well, this ain't good for me, or maybe this ain't good for him, or this ain't good for her. And granted, it's gonna hurt me, but I gotta like just grab my nuts and just do what I gotta do.
Nigga,
Sometimes.
she's literally like one of my only friends.
The fuck am I?
Nigga, you don't. Every time I call you, you be like, I'm gonna call you back. You're not a good friend. You go on dates 3 times a day. Matter of fact, how's your birthday?
My birthday was cool. My birthday was cool, man.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
You was
man,
out.
you
You was
know.
out with a close friend.
Yeah, I was out with a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
A bunch of my close
You
friends.
had
Yeah.
sex with a bunch of your friends that night.
No.
Did you have birthday sex
I didn't have birthday sex. I was tired.
for your 30th birthday?
I was tired, man.
Nah, that's crazy.
I was tired.
Your 30th birthday, you came in pussyless?
I was asleep. Nigga was tired.
You was smacked? Or you was
He
just
don't
tired?
drink.
I don't
You don't
drink.
drink?
Cause you know I had a food drive early on that day, so I was out.
It was at 2
It was at from 12
PM.
From 12 to about 3.
You didn't start till 2
I started at 12. You feel me?
p.m.
Yes, in the afternoon. I was
And
tired.
that stopped you from getting pussy
Yeah,
at
I was
8?
out in the sun. I was tired, man. Nigga be tired, bro.
Nah, you could have got some head or something.
I
Something.
was chilling.
She ain't treat you with nothing, huh?
Blow
I
this
was
candle out.
chilling. I can't chill out.
All right, so he was there with me at my birthday party.
Mm.
My birthday party was a play party. They did it up for me at this play party.
Fill me in on that. Wait. A play party.
Yeah, play party is where couples, singles
Mhm.
go, have open relations with each other, obviously consensually based. We had rooms. We had what kind of rooms did you go into? I know you went to almost every room. What was it?
I don't know. I was
Body
there.
worship room.
Nah, they had the body
had the
worship.
BDSM shit and all that.
We had
Yeah.
basically a body worship room. So you went in there. We had people that would rub you,
Mhm.
kiss you, cuddle you, whatever as you walked in the room.
Right,
They took
right.
care of you in that fashion. We had a room straight for orgy. We had an
Mhm.
orgy room. So if you went in there, you knew it was going down.
You knew what time it
It
was.
was everybody, nigga. But at the end of it was like 16 of us in that room. At the end of
Yeah?
the joint, yeah.
I gotta go to one of those parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I, I always say that our parties are really good is because ours is not just the people that are in the lifestyle. Ours is people like me, you, him.
Right.
You know, your everyday people that are just getting introduced to it.
They could be voyeurs or whatever, right?
Yeah. It's
Just
a lot of that.
observation.
It's a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that. It's a beautiful crowd.
Yeah.
It's an amazing time. So,
I gotta pull up the one. Let me know when the next one
Yeah.
is. I'm definitely in there.
but I
See
heard
what
you
that's
leaving
about.
town though.
Yeah. I'm leaving. I'm about to move to Thailand.
What?
For good?
Yeah, for good.
Thailand?
Yeah.
Nigga, what the fuck? I'm thinking you about to be.
Nah.
I'm thinking you about to be a typical nigga move to Atlanta.
Nah,
Like with every other nigga. Or it's either niggas from New
Nah.
York. We either move to Atlanta or Jersey.
Yeah.
Like
What?
you moving to
Or DC too.
nah, I'm not even on passport bro shit because I get pussy here. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's for niggas. Know what I mean? That whole notion of niggas going to other countries to
Yeah.
get pussy and shit. It's
That's
like
a
that
wild,
ain't a
yeah.
problem
That's
for
some
me.
weak shit to me.
Yeah, that ain't. But yeah, Thailand. I don't know. I did like 2 months in Indonesia.
Yeah.
I fell in love with the peace, man. Like in Asia and over there. So like, I'm like, yo, I just need to get the fuck out of America. I really want to head to Africa, but
Yeah.
I love Asia so much. I'm gonna start there
Yeah.
and then work my way finally
fire,
to touch
my nigga.
You just
Africa.
moving.
Please keep in touch
Yeah,
with me.
no, I'm definitely moving.
the fuck?
Yeah,
I
hell yeah.
really would love you to
You gotta
keep in touch
come
with me. I
out.
want to see, man.
Yo, you
know
gotta
what I'm
come
saying?
out. You invited, my nigga.
That's so
Word.
okay. Let's start. I want to start back at this birthday shit, but I definitely want to get into you.
Yeah, let's
your
get back.
lifestyle. I normally don't introduce our guests until we start the show, which is an hour into the show.
Sometimes more.
Today we are here with Tray Pizzy. Tell the people about yourself, my brother. What do people know about you? Where they know about you from?
They probably know me from. I used to rap. You know what I mean? I do. We got a podcast now. Everything and Nothing podcast. I mean, I don't do too much. I stay out the way, basically.
You still gonna be part of from out there?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tap in.
Shit, live from Indonesia.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in. We got it to where we planning it now. How we gonna do it and
All right.
shit. So yeah, we still gonna be partying, but yeah, I normally be out the way. I like to travel and
Yeah.
shit, just do
Yeah.
my own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So-
We've had several stories about you and your lifestyle
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the show. We'll get into that. Not to blast or blow anybody up, but we'll get into that as it pertains to you. But my nigga,
What up?
you did not have birthday sex. Now you came to my play party. You had plenty of sex at my birthday party. You saw me get body worshipped by about 13 something women. You seen me, and you bringing your shit pussyless. It didn't bother you whatsoever. Okay, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to press you. What I do want to know is, if you were to have the most perfect birthday sex ever, crazy, define it. The same way, because we did a whole reparations sex segment last week as to what would reparations sex look like. This nigga's imagination was off the chain. This nigga had
reparation sex.
Yeah, like if we was gonna, like, nigga, we getting our reparations through this sex right now.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, nigga, I had somebody tied up in the barn. I had the husband tied up in the barn on an X on a cross.
On
I was
some
gonna
cuck
light
shit.
the barn on fire. I was gonna light it, but they said, "Nah, I'm not gonna kill nobody in my story." I had the woman tied up over a log, and I wore her out for 12 hours straight while BDSM, peeing on her, eating watermelon.
And the nigga's still alive. He just
And
tied
he just
up.
watching. Yeah, and I
Like-
got the chain on my neck, dragging on the ground.
Yo, bro, you all right?
And I'm what?
The fuck is wrong with you?
Why? Because I didn't burn the barn, or because I should have?
Yo.
What are we talking about?
Sorry,
Anyway,
I didn't mean to
what's your
interrupt.
birthday sex story look like? Like, paint the picture paint the scribe.
So I ain't going front. I feel like I'm a real selfless kind of guy. And I do feel like sometimes I be wanting that energy back. I don't be doing shit just to receive shit back, but it will be good sometimes to receive that shit back. My dream ideal birthday sex situation, it would look like me and my lady probably on vacation somewhere. Feel me? And like I'm thinking it's like, a dinner or like it's an outing, but it's like a surprise birthday dinner or outing with like, some of my close friends and family there. So the love is there, you know what I'm saying? So I feel loved, probably sipping on some wine or some champagne. I'm feeling sexy, you know what I'm saying? And then we go back to the villa or wherever the fuck we staying at. And I would just be so, I was about to say some real pausable shit. Thank God I stopped myself.
Listen, this is
I would just be
it's a safe space, my
consuming the energy and the love and just the feeling of just being in a different environment, a whole different country. You just feel different when you be overseas. Like when you vacation,
Definitely.
you and regular you be two different yous.
Definitely.
So for me to already be overseas, tipsy, and loved and surprised from all my people, my nigga, I'd probably have the most passionate love making with some candles lit. The sheets gotta be white. We gotta be naked. I want to have my socks on. I'm taking my socks off. That's how passionate I'm gonna be. I have my socks off. You know what I'm saying? Might have a playlist on, maybe some Brian McKnight. I'm gonna have some wine right there on the bed. I'm just gonna pour it all on. I'm gonna lick that shit off. I'm gonna be doing all types of shit.
You want to cancel the bitch? Like pour on?
Keno
Like,
Brown.
Nah, you
Nino
gotta
Brown?
you gotta fake do it like you gotta like bath water just just a little you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the ideal thing for me, it ain't really it's not really so much about fucking, but it's more about love making.
Yeah, but you didn't do nothing.
With that, actually though, since we're on that topic,
Hold on. Can I describe out mine, or you just gonna go off?
it's gonna go into what you're saying. Just give me 1 second.
All right, good.
Don't do that. I want you to Before we go there.
So the Patreon's here, and they have a question for you before you start. Look, why does Loon have on shades? He actually had to take them off to read the comments in the Discord.
Tom, mind your motherfucking business.
This is our live Discord.
Okay.
Trey Pizzy. I'll call you Pizzy. I don't know why I call you Trey. I like Pizzy better.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather that.
But this is our live Discord. These people here, they follow us. They're in our they see all of our premium content.
Okay.
And they get to watch the show live.
So they get to watch the show live.
Mhm.
All right, that's cool.
Yep.
That's dope.
All right. Okay. Before we get started.
You were enjoying your.
So I was
Okay,
Dragon
I
Ball
know
Z.
I'm finna lose a lot of y'all, but only the mature minds are gonna get it. And for those who know, no. But this, and this are three different fucking things.
What did it this is?
Wait,
I
what is
said what I
yeah.
said. Three different things.
so-
and these two require more of a connection than this one.
Okay. What
Okay. So the lady is saying that
is that the Cookie Monster?
that was Vegeta. My fault. So she says this, and this. It's sex, fucking, and love making.
Okay.
And she says fucking and love making require way more of a connection than just sex. So what I want you guys to do is when you do give your answer, also classify what category you think it falls under.
Fucking is sex. Love making is sex.
Different genre though, no?
Sex is that's just the basic. That's like the bigger, the
Umbrella?
umbrella term for all of it. It's just sex, but you know, love me. Shit, fucking can be love making. Nigga, that's how me. Listen, anyway.
Everything reminds me of her.
Matter of fact, let's go to Pizzy.
What's up?
Perfect birthday sex. What does it look like for you? Fantasy, some shit that's just like, yo, this would be the most perfect experience ever.
I'm gonna go on the island somewhere.
Right.
Probably deserted. You know what I mean? Like it's nobody around,
Mhm.
and just get as nasty as possible. You know what I mean? With the elements outside.
You want fucking the tree?
Yeah, we gonna do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in the water, back on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't got that vivid of imagination when it comes to sex. You know what I mean? It's just it's like we fucking or you know what I mean? It's just the environments. The environments do it for me.
This
What's
nigga's a
going
nature
on,
boy.
situational, I don't know, man.
It's a nature boy. It's a
Woo!
Boy Scout.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I said it's Boy Scout. When I was in the Boy Scouts,
Mm.
went away on a excursion and a trip overnight. Niggas ain't like me.
I wonder why.
I woke up in the middle of the night. I was outside, tied to a tree.
Serious?
Yo, what?
The niggas tied me to a tree in the middle of the night, cot and everything.
How old were you?
My
Wait,
whole
wait,
cot
they-
was tied to the tree. I was sitting there like this, tied to the tree on the cot.
What color were these people, man? Cause
Black.
that all right, cause that
Bethany
context
Baptist
matters.
Church.
Yeah, that context matters.
Yeah.
Black
nah.
niggas did that?
Yeah, niggas did that.
How old were
Right
you?
from Brooklyn. I don't remember how old. Boy Scout age
Like
must have been what?
10?
10, 11. Yeah.
Y'all had Boy Scouts in Brooklyn?
Yeah, I did Boy Scouts too. When I was like 5.
I still got my badge.
I
and
thought you
my
had to
badge.
live in a
with the
certain
badges
area to
and
have
shit.
Boy Scouts. We ain't got Boy Scouts in the Bronx. I mean, we ain't had that
Y'all
shit.
have them.
Nah, we had like fresh air fun and shit like
I got
that.
that too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
The fresh
shit.
air fun goes everywhere because
Yeah,
your parents
yeah.
just want to get rid of you.
Yeah, they just
Go away.
Babysitters.
yeah, you go to a stranger's
Yeah,
house.
go to a stranger's house
yeah.
for like 2 weeks so your
Yeah.
parents can go to play parties and shit.
Yeah, that shit.
But you don't know what the fuck going on. And anyway, you two niggas are boring. Just want to let y'all know.
I'm
I
okay
hate
with
y'all
that.
birthday stories.
I'm okay with that.
That shit that you could do anywhere. What I would like to do, perfect birthday experience.
Mhm.
Say you got a girlfriend.
Mhm.
I want her to gather every chick that I've ever wanted to fuck
Jesus Christ.
and bring them to me one by one throughout the day. Wherever I'm at, she walks another one in. I don't care if she got a man or anything. I want her man to stand there and watch. Yes. I want to be pleased. I want her to bring like all of these different sexual experiences that she knows I wanted to do. I want her to help me make them shits happen throughout the day. It don't have to be one thing, one time a day.
Mhm.
Throughout the day.
Throughout, just
The birthday.
periodically.
Periodically. You walking somewhere, there's Bernice. wide open. I don't know how she got Bernice in here. Bernice is ready. She not gonna talk though, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
She ain't gonna say
just ready to go. Wears me out. Thank you. Yo, your girl's amazing. She leaves. We go off. We do something else. There goes Rihanna. Holy shit! How the fuck you get Rihanna? My man. Oh, Rihanna. She's not pregnant though. She's not pregnant. A$AP Rocky nowhere to be found. I don't want to fuck. It didn't happen. It happened, right?
It's your fantasy.
Go somewhere else. We go to the concert. SZA's singing.
Oh my God.
I got backstage passes. Fucking SZA backstage.
Backstage
Nigga.
at the show.
She's like, hurry up, I got 15 minutes.
Oh my.
You know what I'm saying? This the type of shit that make me like, yo, you in love now. It's like, yo, baby, you did all this. How you get Rihanna? How you get SZA?
So
How'd you get Bernice?
This is real like fantasy draft.
Yeah.
I thought we
Oh,
was
I
kind of
think
realistic.
I think
being
realistic.
realistic.
Yo,
All right, so let me
You
do mine
going
over.
somewhere else.
Let me do mine over.
You had a whole fantasy draft.
If
I go
Alright.
crazy.
See,
Yeah,
so
go
I didn't know.
ahead.
I would've been
didn't
in
know it was-
space or
That's what I'm
something.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Absolutely.
if-
So look.
Why is you niggas having sex on Earth?
Yo, listen.
What the fuck going on in here?
If I knew we was going that
Yeah,
far,
like I could have did something.
I would have
like-
went somewhere.
I
with
got
it.
it.
All right, look.
This nigga.
So if I could redo, if I could have a birthday sexual fantasy, I would want to fuck every chick that ever dubbed me. Any chick that ever dubbed me, give her the most sensational. I couldn't believe I'm missing out on this dick. And then when she liked me, I'm like, nah, I'm moving on to the next.
Damn, you can still do that though.
Yeah, but
It's hard as a fact. If once a chick dub me, I'm probably not even attracted to her no more.
nah, that's
I'm
a good.
good.
Nah.
There's a couple chicks
It
that dug
heightens
me.
it.
Yeah.
There's a couple
Yeah.
chicks.
Oh,
that
you
dug-
still
yeah,
want
yeah.
them like
Yeah.
yeah.
Now it's like, nah, I gotta get you.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
gotta
Like now
get
you on
you.
my hit list.
Yeah,
like,
I
oh,
gotta
I'm coming
kill
for
you.
you, nigga.
I gotta kill
You coming for you, brother. You feel me?
You gotta be
Yeah.
like-
Trey, you got a fantasy? You got a super fantasy?
See, now we getting vivid. We getting fantasy.
Yeah, like a fantasy.
I want to be on a spaceship or something. Know what I mean? Like
No gravity. Zero gravity.
zero gravity. Like we the last two left to repopulate the planet type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now your
And
nut
we
just flowing in a
yeah,
spaceship.
and she gotta catch it.
This nigga just flying through the pussy. Like,
She gotta catch it.
nigga
Yo,
just
she got
flying.
hit.
Yeah, and she gotta catch it. Just catch it.
And she just sitting here like
Let's-
this, turn around like,
let's
oh,
figure
wait,
something
where did
out.
it go?
Every time
Yeah,
you hit her, she
like-
bounce off the wall and shit. She like, ah.
Yeah,
Yo, space
if
nuts
we
is
go,
crazy.
if we
Space
go,
nuts
yeah,
is crazy.
real life space balls.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? You remember
Space
that
balls.
movie? We redefined in that shit. We
Wildin'.
making, yeah, we wilding in space. We trying to repopulate the Earth, ducking the aliens. But you know what I mean? Yeah, it's
I
just
will
gonna,
say this.
we gonna make something happen though.
If we bring it back to reality, for Loon's birthday, one of my fantasies started to come to fruition. I'm at the place where he had his dinner. I see a young lady that I known, and somebody spoke to me about a situation that she was interested in before.
Okay.
We start talking, and she tells me basically she's interested. She has a boyfriend, and she's interested in me having sex with her in front of her boyfriend. My mind's blown. She actually told me that shit. She's like, you know, he wants to watch. Now, she's also wants to watch her man do things with women, but, you know, at this point, that's just where they are. And now we're discussing this type of situation. What do y'all think? Could you do that?
Me, I probably could. But I don't know. I like it would be uncomfortable for me. Like I got a problem with too many dicks in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of makes me uncomfortable, but I'm also like experimenter, so I'm willing to do it. You know what I mean? Just to get it out of my system, or just to say I did it.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, I did that, but
Like, how far away is he?
he gotta be far. He gotta be far.
She actually asked. She asked about the situation. Does he have to be somewhere else? Can he be in the room? Whatever it may be. And I'm like, yeah, let him sit there.
Yo, one time we went to Vegas, and two of my niggas got propositioned like that. Like, dude was with his wife, and he was like, yo, would y'all want to come back and fuck my wife? And niggas looking at him like, you know what I mean? Niggas was like, nah, you for real?
Trying to rob us? Like,
Niggas was dead serious. Them niggas went too.
They did it?
Yeah, they did it.
And they wore out in front of him.
In front of him. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is different.
See,
I don't know if I could do that, but I would.
You would try?
Yeah, I
You know what
would.
I'm saying?
I would try it just for the experience.
Loon, what about you, bro?
I mean, it's really easy to say like, yeah, I could do it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
said I would try.
Yeah, I'm talking about for me. Like I don't want to like toot my horn. Like I don't want to sit here and be like, yeah, facts. I'm gonna drag her shit out. You know, it's a possibility. Like I might see another nigga, my shit might not work.
Right.
You know, I don't know, but I will say that if the opportunity was presented to me, I will definitely try to do it. Like I would definitely be present. Like I'll give it an attempt.
Yeah.
Now, what's the mood? So I asked her. I was like, you know, we've been talking, and I'm like, what is this? Like, do you be like making love to dudes? Do you want them to fuck you? Like, what is the mood?
Is it boundaries? Like, is it no kissing or whatever?
Yeah,
shit
like,
like
what
that?
is it?
Yeah.
And she was like, you know, first of all, what she said that the more passionate, the better. So I was like, so you're
love?
actually making love in front of your
Right.
nigga? Like, that's
It's tough.
I don't
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
but you just said sex is sex. So
Exactly.
kissing and like the,
but it's sex. It's
It's
sex.
sex.
It's sex.
Sex, bro.
is that can y'all feign that? Does that
I
something
mean,
that comes
that ain't
from?
my bitch. It's his. Can he feign it? Like, like
I ain't gonna.
that's his bitch.
I don't know. I feel
Now
like
let's reverse the roles. Can you let a nigga do that to yours?
nah.
All right, I'm gonna go and say this. Y'all not gonna like that I'm saying this. I've had, I don't know if I'm cuckish or what do we call it? Compersionish?
Compersion.
But I
Well,
watch
you can
that
say
all the time. I'm turned on by that all the time.
Like
by
that type
the,
of porn?
By the can't believe she's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is the atmosphere. I think it is the him watching and her doing that and her looking at him like, he's fucking me. I don't know.
What's this nigga named the
Adam
Adam
22?
22
Yeah, I was about
nigga
to
just
ask
had a
that.
situation like that.
But
Like,
was he
Son.
watching?
Nah.
nah, he wasn't watching, but they recorded it, so I'm pretty
You
sure
see.
he's seen it.
And then the conversation they had after, she was like, yeah, it was so hard for me to have sex with you because my pussy was just so enlarged
Yo,
and worn out.
don't
I was just like,
I don't know if it's no coming back from that. Like, I
What if
don't
y'all
know.
start like
no
that?
pun intended.
Huh?
What if y'all start like that?
How do you start like that?
What if y'all get into a situation where y'all both open and y'all just meet, y'all play partners. Y'all go to parties together, y'all fucking other people together. She's always bringing chicks to you. You just know that she got another nigga or whatever. What if y'all don't establish so much like of a monogamous atmosphere at first?
For me, I think it's mental because it's different when she's yours, right? So like, I could do that with a homegirl, or I could do that with a girl I'm just fucking with. But when you take the title of being mine, I don't know if I could take that. I could swallow
I think
that.
I think that might be the
You know what I
thing
mean?
for me.
But that like I said, it's more mental than anything because you could have a nigga and I could be fucking you and I don't care. But the minute you become mine, it just
I think that's the problem for me.
Flips a switch.
That's where it kind of it's a disruption for me because I could do it with somebody else.
right.
When it's mine,
When
it's
it's
just
mine,
like,
it's different.
and so I keep trying to figure out what that is. Like why? I don't know.
I feel like one of the most unique parts about like sex or the things that stand out to us the most is the shit that be foreign to us. So like what you said, like what if you start out like that? If we start out like that, then we clearly both poly and that shit don't really matter. I feel like the significance in when like shit like this happens, or at least how it plays out in porn, it's like this is happening, but it's like a monogamous setting. Sometimes like I can't believe she's doing this. It's
Right.
almost like he's offended and he's hurt. It's like an ego buster. You know what I'm saying? But if you just don't like, yeah, I'm gonna just sit there and watch. I don't want to say it takes the fun out of it, but it's not quite as significant as a nigga that's actually watching and porn being hurt. Like, of course, it's a movie, but I feel like that's what really makes it what it is.
But you can see a chick doing. You can see a chick with another chick, no problem.
With another chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
Yeah, but I think the emotions would take out the eroticism for me, right? Like, cause your stomach start turning. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it really do,
Yo,
son.
your stomach
Yo,
is
I
start
thought
turning.
about it.
Yo.
I swear
Even
to
if
God,
you ever
I
got
thought
cheated
about it.
on, you know how that feel. You know what I'm
Yo.
saying? A bit like a
Shit hit you right here.
Yeah,
Hit you right here,
in the gut.
son.
Like
I
that shit
thought
is
about
different.
watching early this week because when she mentioned this to me, I'm thinking about how if I could ever do it, and I almost started crying thinking about it.
Yo,
I almost started crying thinking about the what if. I'm sitting there, she's over there.
right.
He, come here. I actually pictured me with the gun in my hand. not pointed at them, but for some reason, it like that became the thing. It was like, yo, could you actually like what?
I think that's a humiliation thing, cause it's like, bro, I'm an alpha. I can't, like, I'm a dog.
How do you do that?
You can't. You feel me? Like,
Can't
I'm
eat
a
my
conqueror.
food?
You can't eat.
But what if? Is it okay for guys, like Adam 22?
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay for guys to get off on that type of thing?
Yeah, cause that it fits some niggas' personality. Like, I don't think he could survive. Like, I look at life in the sense of, like, wolves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Certain niggas can't survive in these settings. So that's just who you are.
You think he a sheep?
He just that type of nigga.
See?
No king, no alpha, no
But what
dog
about
is
them
gonna
niggas-
allow a nigga to eat his food.
What about them niggas?
It's just
That's
not
like
nature.
football niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Big niggas. These niggas tackle niggas, go after niggas all day. They killers. This is
Mm-hmm.
what they do. But they like getting pegged. Are they sheep?
Nah, cause
Because-
pegging is a different. It's
not an ego thing.
It's not an ego thing, right? It's a more of a pleasurable thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not getting humiliated. You're doing it because it feels.
Some of them
good.
do like humiliation though.
Yeah, but I don't think on a wide scale is for like humiliation. It might be for pleasure.
It's for stimulation.
Yeah, stimulation.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it plays on a different scale, right?
Again, it also just ties into like what you into. Like a nigga like us, it's like I don't know, cause I ain't gonna lie. Whatever I use an animal to describe I call myself a wolf.
Right.
I don't know if I could watch a nigga come and eat my food while I'm sitting there, you know. So, but again, I ask myself, can she, like, I would expect her to do it for me. So that's kind of the dilemma that I have with myself. It's like, well, am I really a wolf if I'm just only feeding me? Why don't I feed her? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's, so that's like the battle that I have with myself.
I'm gonna go 1,000% harder. Fuck it, because I've said this a few times. I am willing to try it.
You're willing to try it?
Y'all can call me sheep all y'all want.
Man.
I'm telling y'all straight up and
So
down.
in
Wait, that's a goat.
I'm willing
right?
to try
That's a
it.
goat?
I want. I like. Yo,
Nah,
boom.
that's a
Oh,
sheep,
sheep.
right?
Boom, all day. This niggas. Did you neigh? I'm gonna say like this. I just feel like I'm a different type of freaky nigga. I don't know. I think if it wasn't for so much stigma from everybody else about what's cool and what's not, I'd have probably did that already. Because I remember years ago I tweeted about it like, yo, I'm into kind of swinging.
Mm-hmm.
And the internet went crazy on me.
Right.
For saying it out loud.
See,
and I kind of.
but I wouldn't call you a sheep, cause that's what you into, right? Like,
Mhm.
I'm not going to shame a nigga or anybody for what they like. I'm just saying how I feel about
Yeah.
the situation. Like, I couldn't do that. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm a dog. Like, you can't have what I got. You know what I mean? You're going to have to kill for this. Like, and then I think about just like I said, the feeling of just watching that.
Crazy.
Yo, the emotional roller coaster, is
Crazy.
it worth it? Like,
Crazy.
how do you get a nut while
But I
going
be-
through those feelings?
I be watching. There's pages on the internet right now where niggas, I think they call them bulls, stags. They always had their chick, and they enjoy watching niggas fucking their chick.
Mm-hmm.
They enjoy it. It's a thing, and these niggas having parties every week and shit like that, and they just wilding out. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I love seeing women get pleasured. I enjoy seeing women get pleasured.
But your woman, though,
Yeah,
it's different.
It's the emotional attachment. But what happens when you get past that? Because if that's the case, then say I'm in a relationship with a woman, and I want to have threesomes, or I want to see her with women, but she cannot see me with another woman. She can't. It's not the same thing.
It is. It is the same thing. It is the same thing. But if she didn't agree with it, like, it wouldn't. I don't know how to explain it. Like, in threesomes, right? Like, with two females, the females might like each other, right? I don't have no attraction to a nigga, so it's like, how would that be pleasurable for me?
Through her.
Nah.
Do you
He said,
enjoy seeing a woman nut? Do you enjoy seeing women be as freaky as they could possibly be?
Yeah.
So there's no way in the world. Say if you take yourself out of it, right? Because I'm not even going to do that to you.
Nah,
There's
put me in it. I want to
There's
feel
no way in
that.
the world
I wanna,
that
I
you
wanna,
can
I wanna
see
understand.
her taking as much dick as possible.
No.
And that should be a turn on.
No. No
it's
way.
a turn on for me.
Your girl.
I can't. We keep saying my girl.
That's what it's about, though. That's what we're
though.
talking about, though.
You
can't-
keep
you
trying
cheating.
It's
You
rough.
keep trying
It's
to
rough.
negate the
It's
fact
rough.
that it's
Shit.
your girl we
It's
talking
rough.
about.
It's rough. I get it. I'm not disagreeing. I get it. But if I could say I like it with somebody else, there's only one thing that's stopping it from liking it with my girl, and that's my ego. And that's something that's like, you ask your girl to have threesomes with you. Or she's trying. Women do all types of shit. Some women be swallowing shit, goggling your shit, all kind of shit that they wouldn't do if they wasn't in love with you. I'm just feeling like your ego's in the way when it comes to your girl. And why, if that's the person that you love and that's the person you celebrate, why does she get a smaller bag when it comes to sex and freakiness with you than a chick you don't give a fuck about? Why are you giving the other chick a bigger bag?
I don't know. It don't make sense. I'm not trying to make it make sense. I'm just going based off of my feelings, how I feel about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not trying to put nothing on
I'm not
it.
even trying to make you wrong.
Yeah, I'm saying
I'm questioning myself.
I'm questioning myself. Like,
You
you
know what I'm
fucking
saying?
me
Be
up.
honest.
It's like,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not questioning shit. Ain't no nigga fucking my chick.
no.
Don't play with me. Stay the
It's a
fuck
rough,
away
it's a
from me.
rough conversation to have.
You
It
don't got no
is.
question
I agree
marks
with
over
y'all.
here.
But what if she asks you, yo, I want to see you fuck another nigga?
Nah, I'm
Why
not.
not? But why
Why
not?
not?
Why not?
That's the case that you making
Why not?
right
This is
now.
my body.
Oh,
No,
body
no.
matters.
See, this is the
but what if she's
nah,
a-
that's the case
but what-
you making right
but
now.
what
You
if-
saying if her pleasure matters, then you should be able to do whatever for her, right? Like,
What if
Nah,
her
I
freak?
should be able to have boundaries.
What if her freaky?
My
self-
boundaries is that, yo, my body. I'm not attracted to men. You're asking me to do
that's what
some
I
shit.
just said. I'm not attracted to men, so I won't get off by seeing you fuck another man. What is attractive about that for me?
I get that. But I'm just putting an addendum on that.
So you saying
Because
just
you're
do it
attracted
for her
to
pleasure, right?
Because you're attracted
Exactly.
to her and you're seeing that her experience pleasure in an utmost way, that can be arousing.
That's
for
what I'm
you.
saying. So what if she gets pleasure out of seeing you get head from another nigga or suck another nigga
not,
dick?
That's not my thing.
It's
I'm not
off-
gay.
And that's what
But
I'm saying.
that's also why
I
I
don't
wouldn't
care about
ask-
your pleasure when it comes to my boundaries.
I mean, I
You
get
get what
that.
I'm saying?
No, and yeah, I totally get that. I'm not
Yeah,
saying you're
yeah.
wrong for that. I'm not saying you're wrong for that. That's like me asking my girl to have a threesome with a chick. I don't want to ever do that. I want her to want to bring a chick to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I don't
that's
want to try to
understandable.
force you to do something that you don't want to fucking do, which is also why I'm in the situation that I'm in right now. I don't want to put you in a situation where because of my shit, I'm asking you to do shit that goes against what makes you feel comfortable. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I don't. But I wouldn't mind meeting somebody that aligned with me on that where my ego didn't get in the way.
So I got a sub question to that, right? So what if she asks you that and now that's on the table? You know that's in her mind. Do you look at it differently now?
Which one? If she asked me to have sex with a
Said with
dude?
another dude.
Nah. It's just that if that's something that you desire, you want me to fuck somebody, a nigga in front of you because
Right.
that's gonna get you off. If that's something that is a hard yes, you need that, then maybe me and you ain't gonna be.
No, maybe it's not a hard
Yeah.
yes, but now it's being suppressed. See, now my thought is like you suppressing that feeling.
Nah, she could go to gay clubs and watch that all day and get off. You go to gay clubs, watch that all day. You ain't gotta get that from me. That's almost like saying, boom, say if you don't like play parties or something like that, or say you don't like BDSM. At least allow me to go to BDSM dungeons. At least allow me to get what gets me off. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you my partner
So
and you here for me.
you allow her to do what gets her off without you.
Yeah, I mean, if it's too like do what you gonna do. But then we gotta hold on. Yeah, this nigga big, his nigga eyes got big as a motherfucker. Hold on.
Nah, I'm just saying. Watch your words.
We have to be in a space where that suits both our lifestyle.
Okay.
I'm not going to put myself in a space where your lifestyle is impeding my happiness or is fucking with my comfort. I'm just
No, I
not. That's
totally
not for
agree.
me. That's not for me. I'm cool with you loving it. I don't like it.
And that's what it is. In a nutshell, it's a lifestyle thing. The
Yeah.
lifestyles have to align.
The lifestyles have to align.
They have to. So
Know what
it's
I'm
just
saying?
like, I don't know. That wouldn't align with my lifestyle.
Go ahead.
True say, you said something that kind of rang a bell in my head. I feel like in life in general, when it comes to like sexual fluidity and relationships and shit like that, there's two major things that like play a role: your sexuality and your boundaries.
Right.
And what I feel is what happens is compatibility comes in all different shapes, forms, and sizes, and how a person expresses themselves sexually can affect your boundaries.
Right.
So now I gotta ask myself, like, yo, Loon, I know what I don't like. I know what I do like. I know my hard yeses or my hard no's. What are some things that I could maybe bend a little for? Does this come underneath this umbrella in this bracket? A lot of people, the reason why they have such hard times when it comes to these situations and these lifestyles, they're not 100% sure of what their boundaries are.
Yeah.
They're not 100% sure on how this is going to affect them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not 100% sure on, damn it, well, how can I flow like this sexually? You really got to do the work within yourself before you could do the work with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So
I had a conversation that goes with what you're saying, with everything we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
This young woman also has a rape fantasy. She has a fantasy about being taken. And asked me how I felt about that. Do y'all think that y'all can go forward with a full, like she wants it violent.
Yeah.
Break in the crib, take it consensually.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is something y'all set up. She's gonna fight you back.
Mm-hmm.
She wants you to take it. Do you think you could do it?
I want to say yes and no. Yes, I could do it, but no, I don't know if I can take myself serious. I'm gonna be in the crib like, bitch, put the pussy in the bag. I said, put the pussy in the bag. I don't know. I'm stupid.
That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one.
I ain't gonna front, but I ain't gonna hold you. There's different levels of like freak to me. I told you, it's not too many people or situations that have been created for me to be at all 10 cylinders. I feel if the right situations performed, me personally, as of right now, I can say I'm willing to do anything as long as it doesn't involve me interacting with another nigga. There's nothing outside of that. There's none that I'm not willing to do with my lady if I fuck with her. That's just me personally.
What about you, Piz?
I would do it.
The whole violent and all that.
I had a bitch I wanted to get punched in the face and all that.
Jesus
way.
While he's fucking her.
Did you punch her?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck.
How many times?
Yo.
Yeah.
yeah, I did.
Welcome to Heart of Soft. We have Javante Davis on the couch.
Nah, at first I was scared. I was apprehensive, and I gave her like a little slap or whatever. She like, nah, hit me like, and it just kept.
You threw your shoulder like into it. You went
Put
into
your hip
it.
in that bitch.
Yo,
She trying to take your. She trying to take your chain.
bro.
I ain't.
You
gonna
went in.
Yeah, I punched her. Punched her a couple times. Punched her a couple times.
Son.
But she was into it. I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
I just.
So you were able to perform.
Yeah, I was
after
able to
that.
perform, but after I'm like, I could never do that again.
That's how I felt when she
I can
asked me
never
to
do
bite
that
her
again.
clitoris.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
But the rape thing, first I would have you sign a consent form.
That's what I was about to say. Nah, all jokes
Gotta
aside.
be a consent form
Yeah.
off top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would look at it like acting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would look at it like role playing or whatever. I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
But I think I could do it.
I want to shed even more light on that. Even if you don't even go as far as getting a contract, get a text message, do something to cover your fucking ass, my
Right.
nigga. Because I ain't gonna hold you for real. I know, I just had like the nigga that I am. You said that. I'm just thinking my shit is going left. I punch her. Now she mad at me.
Right,
She took pictures. She at the cop. Now we Chris Brown and Rihanna. Please have something to cover your ass, man. We already got too much shit on our ass as it is. Pause.
They have
cover your
sexual
ass.
consent forms.
Yeah.
Like literal consent forms.
do
They be
y'all
like,
know
yo,
what-
I'm with this, I'm with this, I'm with
What do
that.
y'all think women get out of rape fetish? Like just from us. Now Tiana isn't here.
We got to
today.
put a
Shout out to
sensory thing for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I should have put it before, right? This. So I guess write it or whatever.
Around this time, wind back a little bit.
What do women get from these type of fantasies? What do y'all think?
If I had to pick, right? Nah, I can't even say what I was about to say. That was about to sound crazy.
So somebody's in the chat. Hold on, real quick before you go. Because these comments going fast. Most guys are not on board with rape fantasies. I can't find one, is what she said. And then somebody said, I think most would find a rough experience easier to stomach. It's not something you can just ask anybody for. Yeah, they still be scared. People deeply invested in kink negotiate these kinds of things for months. And yeah, that can be seriously triggering. So I'd get them being uncomfortable. For me, I would be extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
could
would be
perform.
uncomfortable too. But
Yeah.
like he said, you don't know what you would do unless you
Really in that
that shit. You gotta hit these cylinders to figure out how you gonna feel in these situations, and that's just in life, period.
Facts.
So I'm willing to take these steps, but safely,
Mhm.
consensually, and we making sure we covering all bases to make sure this goes accordingly.
Mhm.
But I'm pretty much open to explore myself as a human being. You know what I'm saying? So
A sexual being.
a sexual being.
Yeah. Loon.
I will. Again, this ain't really a reflection of me. Let me just put that out there.
You
But I
just said
feel-
put your pussy in the bag.
with my gun with a thumb.
Give it up
nigga.
smooth.
You know I'm a hood nigga,
Sideways,
shoot it to the
yeah.
side, nigga.
Give it up smooth.
But but what I would say, if I had to like just take a shot in the dark, I will feel like a situation like that will be a demonstration of like the highest form of like evil masculine energy and like the purest form of like feminine innocence. And I guess the two opposites like attract on something different. Maybe it's something about a chick seeing a nigga like being a brute, like to the highest extent, like to the point where it's borderline disgusting, like eating a deer with no fork in the forest type shit.
I'm
Like,
sitting
I
here
feel
thinking
like-
about it.
And honestly, I could only see myself doing that with a white woman.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
you
I
really,
can't do that.
You really need an NDA, nigga.
No, I can't. I couldn't do that with it.
Reparations sex.
I couldn't do it with a sister.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even in my mind, when I'm having sex with white women, it's reparation sex.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if I'm attracted to them, it's always like it feels like payback.
That's the chip on your shoulder.
It's all the time. So I would put myself in a situation to where I would feel comfortable with a white girl.
Is that something that you keep to yourself, or do you share that with them? Like,
Nah, I tell them that. Like I tell them like I would never have
a white chick as a
like you could never be something
my
to
queen,
me.
yeah.
Like you.
I'll beat.
So
But
you just-
I'll fuck.
So I'm gonna ask the both of y'all. Do you guys describe how the difference between the way you fuck white women and sisters?
I haven't had sex with a white woman in years. I wouldn't even be able to know. But very quick, no, not that I wouldn't. I'm not saying I wouldn't.
It's been a while.
Because I've been thinking about going to like play party spaces that is multi. You know what I mean? I'm going to
The
this spot.
multiverse.
Yeah. So I would do it. You know what I mean? Just for the experience. You know what I mean? Whatever. Because I'm really big on experiences. I'm super big on experiences.
Cinematic
you know
value
what I'm saying?
sometimes.
I do want to speak real quick before we go into that
Mm-hmm.
about the R word fantasies and what. Because while y'all was talking, I was thinking about it from a woman's perspective, and what she might be getting from it was just on my mind. Like I was imagining her I'm sorry, y'all, but taking it and actually starting to get aroused by it or whatever, right? And it's like that. I shouldn't be liking this, and for some reason, maybe that taboo sex
That cliche.
or the fact is like, yo, like almost like the we shouldn't be doing this
Mm-hmm.
type of thing.
Right.
Like that's a wide umbrella. We shouldn't be doing this. There's a lot that's going on there. This shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't be liking this.
It's a lot to
doing
unpack.
some shit that I shouldn't be doing, and the shit feels good. I think those fantasies almost fall under that. But we need to have these conversations.
And a
with
lot of
women in the room.
times, I don't think they come from fantasies. A lot of times they may come from traumas, right? Like it's almost like you learn to like the things that traumatize you. You get what I'm saying? So a girl might have a fetish or a fantasy based off of what she been through. So now she just,
So somebody
finding,
actually assaulted or
Right.
abused her before.
and you those encounters, right? Like I heard a girl say that her idea from love or sex was based off her first encounter of getting raped. So every time she had sex, she thought it was supposed to
be
feel
like
like
that.
that. You get what I'm saying? So those things could come from things like that. Not to get too deep, but sometimes it's not fantasies. It's their realities.
Have you ever had a woman and you could tell that it was based on some trauma that she had before? Have you ever been with a woman and you could tell that it was based on some shit that happened to her in the past?
No, not that I could tell, but they've expressed that to me.
I've
like,
had sex with a woman
that they
that
like
was
things
very
based on.
open about the fact that she had been sexually abused before. pardon me, this makes me really uncomfortable to talk about. But there was no intimacy in our sex life. It was very hard. It's very mechanical. It was very
Brute-like.
yo, and sometimes I would get turned off by the way she would like slam into me as if she was trying to get me to nut and be done with it.
Right.
And I knew that she was heavily impacted by the abuse in her past. And that shit kind of turned me off that this was the way our sex was going. So I didn't want to have sex with her like that.
As you
Because
should.
as a man, I didn't really like me personally, not as a man, but I'm not really big on intimacy. But I needed that from her.
Right.
Because she was giving me none.
Yeah.
It was like mad hard. And,
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean?
right,
I'm
right.
like, damn, does she even know who, like, me?
I like purple, bitch.
Yeah, like, all right.
Sorry.
No, but
Multiver.
I get that though
Eativer.
because, like I said, I couldn't tell, but they've told me after. Like I've had this similar experiences where it's just hard, fast. There's no intimacy. I don't even enjoy it,
Yeah.
and it's just like, why you? And they break it down. They tell me, I'm like, oh, okay, it makes sense now.
To
But
Lou's
now
point.
I just don't want to have sex with you anymore. Like I can't.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That shit kind of fucked
it
me up,
fucked me
man.
up.
Loon asked a question about, and I guess you would have the best knowledge here. I don't know, Loon, if you've ever had sex with white women. Like, what's the difference? Is there a difference?
The difference is, I don't know. I feel like you could take shit further with white women because that's been perpetuated to us through porn and shit like that. Like you see all the white women doing the hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like I think our community hasn't been that open sexually. You get what I'm saying? So even though girls might be into things, they don't talk about it like that. White women don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They suck a fucking golf ball through a garden hose. Like they've always been sexually open. So I think having sex with a white woman, it feels more uninhibited. Like you don't have no limits, no boundaries. You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference for me.
So
Like,
it almost sounds like you're saying you have more fun with white women.
I wouldn't say more fun because sometimes it don't be fun. Like I said, it'd be reparation sex. It'd be like, yo, I'm doing this just because I can.
You almost the girl in my
Because
last story.
I'm almost not attracted to white women.
Yeah.
But it's just a fact that I can do it.
It's almost like I was saying in the story where I said it's just hard and mechanical.
Right,
I'm just
right.
doing
It's
it because
just-
I'm here.
I'm just
I don't
doing
feel
it, and
nothing.
you allowing me to do
Right.
it. And you know, like they have fetishes, BBC fetishes and shit like
Right.
that. So you just allowing me to do whatever. You allow
Right.
me to spit on you, treat you like dog
Patootie.
shit, and you taking it. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that with a black woman because we, like I said, we haven't seen that. We seen white women get dogged like that. You know what I'm saying? Now we could find it on the internet before, but
Coming up. It
yeah,
wasn't like
coming
that.
up, we ain't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't remember what I was gonna ask. Loon, you had something?
Nah.
You guys been talking. There's been so much stuff. Like I didn't expect us to get this deep. We always be laughing and shit like that. This shit got deep as fuck.
Got
in this
dark.
motherfucker.
yeah, it got
I don't know
dark.
if it got dark. I think
It got heavy.
this, when people listen to our show, they're looking for this type of insight from the brothers. You know what I'm saying? I think we don't have these type of conversations nowhere else.
Never.
And I think that's the power of this show. Obviously, I'm not trying to trigger any ladies about these kind of topics, but I think it's important for us to speak on it. We do watch porn. All of us watch porn. I love porn. I grew up on porn. We're talking about having sex, cuck, or compersion sex. I like calling it compersion sex. Compersion sex means you get pleasure from watching
From
your
watching
other
other-
person get
yeah.
pleasure. And we're talking about rape fantasies or whatever. I personally don't think that I could do the rape fantasy. I think that's where I want to learn like where my boundaries are. I want to stick to them. You know what I mean? I think that's just one of the things that I'm just really not good on. Like I don't think that I'd be turned on by that. It's just it could go but so far with me as forcing you to do something before I'm not even available. You know what I'm saying? N/A, I'm not available. Are there any porn? But I'm attracted to the porn. I watched forced porn.
Forced.
And it's when a girl is being forced to do something. And then the point that the force, a lot of these things be very brutal, but I start getting attracted when she starts acting like she likes it. There's this one video with this girl, this Asian girl, and I think her name is Ava or Asa or something like that. And she's like 9 black guys. She's Asian. And she's in her house, and they're waiting for her daughter. And they're like, yo, we going to wow her up. And they start taking her. She's screaming, all of that. And that shit kind of turns me off. But you fast forward, and then she starts like, oh yes, fuck me. Oh, yes, fuck me. And I'm like, oh, shit. She likes it. Oh, fuck. And now she's going off. Both hands, through the feet, anal, pussy, everything. I'm like, oh, God, this is so nasty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving it. But could I be one of those guys in that scene? No, I just couldn't do it. So the question for that I have for y'all is there porn that you've watched that turns you on in the porn, but you're not into that shit in real life?
I want to rephrase that a little different. So when you was talking, I had a question. We pretty much asking the same question. I just want to use slightly different verbiage. Does that mean it's because something is your fantasy that you're into?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's really like where I'm going from. So I'm gonna be honest, yo, I watched some real wild shit before. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna front. You know, let me take the glasses off.
Oh, you gonna take the glasses off now?
I had watched some shit one time, and I got aroused by it, and it made me look at myself like so different. It was like a chick like asks a nigga for bread. And he like making her like yo, I need $40 or whatever. Like, we gonna suck this dick for the $40. And he's like, oh yeah, this some $40 head, like some along the lines of that. And I was like,
sound like some Mr. Market.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, oh yeah, that's tough. But I'm in reality, it's like, yo, you gotta be like a real scumbag. You know what I'm saying? To like not give. Like if I'm up and I can't give you $40 if you suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? What type of nigga does that make me feel? But I like it and I watch the porn. So I've been with this for a while, and I'm just like, the answer to your question is I feel it's no. Just because you into something on a cinematic value doesn't mean like that's what you went to like in real life. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna front. I might watch. Nigga, I watched a porn one day, and I think it might have been Brian Pumper. Nigga just cracked the egg on a bitch head. Whack. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
And I was like,
that shit.
That shit. I'm here whining my shit like, oh, that shit tough. I have
like,
no,
that's tough.
I have no desire to like crack an egg on a chick's head. You know
that's a jumbo. That's organic. Oh shit!
It's a vegan. It was a pink one. It was a vegan one. It was a pink egg.
Then you got to get an ostrich egg. Like, what?
That's ostrich. Oh shit!
You feel me? But yeah, man. Just because you into something like on a cinematic value entertainment aspect don't mean like that's a reflection of you like in real life. Cause this mad shit I watch, like I ain't gonna front, like keep it a buck, you know, before I had watched the Fuda joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love the Fuda joint.
I don't know if I would really want to see like a real life Fuda, like a real woman, like a human being actually do that.
A trans woman.
Fucking glasses got my brain fucked up. I don't know if I would be turned on by that. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question,
some fire trans women.
Yeah,
there's some fire trans women out there.
Like you would never even guess it's trans.
Yeah,
that you wouldn't know.
That you wouldn't even know.
I'm gonna keep it a buck
like this.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I was talking to this girl on Instagram a while ago. I'm not gonna say the word because I'm not taking no shots today. But it was years ago. And I didn't say it. I leave the shit where it's at. Motherfucker, don't leave it. Motherfucker. And it might be like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking to this joint, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I ain't gonna front. I had a hotline on my Instagram with me and like a couple of other niggas. If a chick was from New York City, I'll post her picture and I could get the whole facts. So I posted her picture. I'm like, yo, who's up? 257. Yo, what's the word on this? I'm trying to get my dick sucked. Son calls me immediately like, yo, bro, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and unfollow that person. I'm like, wow, that's your joint? He goes, my nigga, that's a nigga. And I was like, you sure?
That's trans woman.
Yeah, this is like 2012 we have this conversation. I'm like, he like, that's a nigga. And I'm like, you sure? He goes, my nigga, yes. And I was like, all right. And then the person messages me and says, yo, before we go any further, I have to tell you something. And I was like, what? And then they informed me that, yo, you know, I was formerly a man, you know, I'm transitioning into a woman, this, that, and the third. But had nobody would have told me.
So formally, so she ain't have a dick no more.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't get that far in the conversation.
Okay.
I don't know if it's
You ain't
post-op,
asking
pre-op.
pre-op or post-op?
I didn't know what that shit was 10 years ago, nigga. Like, I didn't know what the fuck is post-op,
That shit
nigga.
kind of
Right.
fucked you up though, didn't it?
Yeah, because I really could have got caught slipping and I wouldn't even have known. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely does happen to the best of niggas.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
shit.
Let me ask you, Piz. Porn that you watch,
Mm-hmm.
that you like
Put my shades.
really
back on.
turned on in porn, but something that you like, nah, I'm not really interested in that in real life.
I can't really say because, like, nigga watch anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga watch anything and it be like whatever, because we grew up, we only had tapes. Like, you could only watch certain shit. You ain't have your pick.
Yeah.
So you just throwing on anything and it be
hopefully
that.
find something.
And
Porn-
hopefully you find something. know what I
Porn
mean?
coming
So-
to the internet was like the lottery for niggas.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm rich
Yo,
porn-wise. Like, I'm
nigga,
rich.
You
I
know
got
how
an
you know
infinite
how
amount of
long
bread,
it took to
nigga.
download a porn on LimeWire?
And then you had to get a
Like,
new computer
yo.
after, nigga. The fuck?
Yeah, like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Kids
So
don't- yeah, kids don't be
I
horny
can't
enough.
say that. But what I can say back to like your question about like the fantasies and shit, it's like it's not the fantasy for me. It's not my fantasy, it's hers. I'm thinking I'm getting off by fulfilling her fantasy. You know what I'm saying? That's where I get off at. I don't get off at the thought of her fantasy or what she wants in her fantasy. I'm getting off the fact that I'm fulfilling her fantasy. Like, oh, this is something you want to do and you want me to do it? All right, cool.
Right.
That's the part that's getting me or
Right.
turning me on. But
Right.
as far as what's going on, I probably wouldn't even like
Do
it.
that, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
still, I get squeamish. Like the RF.
yeah.
I get squeamish. Like I just. Ugh. I used to have bad dreams about that when I was a kid.
But you said with your
about
mom,
my
you
mom's.
said,
Yeah,
right?
so it's just that is just something that I was just always like, yeah.
So let me ask y'all a question. Cause niggas is stupid. You know how niggas be having a conversation and they be trying to make dumb shit go, but it fucked niggas up. Niggas was like, yo, can you watch tranny porn? Niggas was like, yo, like what? But you say, how can you not watch tranny porn when you watch a nigga fucking a girl? What's the difference? And it had niggas thinking like, what is the difference?
I mean, I've watched it, but it got to be with a girl.
But do you not think it's a difference though? Cause I said it's a difference, but he's like, how? It's a dick going in the
So-
pussy.
So
The trans woman is fucking a girl. What is
Yeah.
different than that from a nigga fucking a girl?
Yeah, that's what
So-
I'm saying. I watched
so
that.
you could watch trans porn.
No,
I watch trans with a
don't.
woman.
I don't. And the reason why I don't is because when I watch porn, I'm watching porn for like different reasons. Like I got memed for this a couple months ago, but like when I'm watching porn, I kind of like it's almost if I don't see the nigga and like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like oh yeah, he busting her ass. Damn, must be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like it's
right.
kind of like a
Must
thing like
be
that
nice.
for me. You know what I mean? Like that's why I was like, yo, like the shit is really like yo, we trade in places kind of thing. I also wouldn't watch trans porn like that is because I can't necessarily see myself taking like the place of a woman within that circumstance. You know what I'm saying? And also too, it could also maybe be like, because like I said, let's keep it a buck. Some trans women can be like attractive looking. Like me, it's like, oh wow, like she kind of cute. Might bug me the fuck out, and I don't want to jerk off no more. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Keep it a buck. It's just a lot.
So you
He's like, oh,
so
shit,
you're
I'm
afraid
attracted to her?
that you might like it.
I don't like it, but it's like the fact that I can even
That you'll
say
find
it.
a trans woman
It's-
attractive.
Yeah, it's like, yo, like I'm bugging out, not knowing like, yo, this is a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, It's a lot of shit that goes.
I've
into that.
watched trans women. I've watched a nigga fuck a trans woman and she fucking of a chick.
Oh, at
Like
the same
train.
time.
He's fucking her. He's fucking her and
Wait,
she's fucking her.
Yeah, that sound.
I watched
I get it. I
a nigga
get it
fucking
now.
a trans
Yeah,
woman.
right.
And the
A
trans woman
was
fucking the
the-
chick.
What Drake said? Girls like girls where I'm from.
And I've been like this. This is crazy.
tough.
But it's not something that I'm interested in. But I like the scene. The shit is wild. It's
visual.
crazy. For some reason, I like all that shit.
I think
want to do it?
that's what porn.
That's another
Period.
thing.
I think that's what porn is, right? It gives you like this visual of some shit that you would probably never imagine. You know what I'm saying? And that you're probably not even interested in, but it's just putting it in front of you, and it's like, all right, see if you can get off to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they have so many genres and so many subsectors of fucking porn that it's just like, you just could scroll through the shit and be like, oh,
Yeah,
Like,
wildin'.
wow, what is
Wildin'.
this? You know what I'm saying? And it may not turn you on erotically. Like, you
Right.
may, if it was in front of you, you may not do it.
But
But just
cinematically, yeah.
cinematically,
Right.
it's just there. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what porn is for me.
Yeah.
And hey, at some point, I just stopped caring about, like, am I judging myself? Because I know who I am. So why I can't in the comfort of my room watch what I want? I got to be worried about if I'm gay. I'm not gay. I know I'm not. I don't like niggas.
BBW porn,
I'm not.
but I don't deal
I've
with big
seen
chicks.
600-pound sex.
Right. I like BBW porn, but I'm not attracted
I'm
to
not
big
doing that.
girls.
I knew.
Well,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
have. Yeah,
I
I've
knew
had
I
some.
cared about what people thought too much when I was in a situation, right? I had just finished beating my dick. Got my dick in my left hand, phone in the right hand. So I scrolled off the porn. Now I'm on the gram. So I'm scrolling. I'm like, oh shit, Dame Lillard about to get traded. That's
He's
crazy.
not nasty.
And then
This
I'm like,
boy-
well, let's not. Hear me out. I'm like, wait.
No, wait.
Hear me out.
Stop. Hold on, man. Did you put your dick down yet?
No, I'm still here.
He's still holding it in his hand.
Mind you,
And it's
I'm
an
done.
imaginary. I don't even want to look at the nigga because he got the
feel me?
imaginary dick in his hand.
So,
I'm like, what's
I'm
going
scrolling.
on? Look at him.
I'm like, yo, Dame about to get traded to the Lakers. That's crazy. I'm like, oh shit, Drake got a concert coming out. Oh, that's tough. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga kicks kind of fly. And then I thought to myself, how would it look if my mom's busting the room, someone with a dick in my hand, and me on a nigga page on Instagram? I had to just, like, I go that far,
Right.
in the context, like in reference to how much I care what people.
I've
think.
gone that far, and the only way is when, like, for some reason, if my mom called me while I can't answer the phone. I can't just sit there and be on the phone with my shit in my hand and on the phone with my mom's. Like, I can't. Even if I stop the
That's
phone,
where you draw the
I
line?
can't. I can't. It's like, nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. So I can't do it. And that's when I put the dick down.
But do you think that
Yo,
do you think
gotta
by
answer the phone.
caring what other people think, do you think that hinders your sexual
your sexuality,
or no, it just as far as you can take it. Like, you probably want to take it somewhere, but you thinking about what somebody else would think of you.
You know what I will say? I will say that, like, so say for that situation that I just thought about, right?
Right.
In reality, I know I'm not gay. I know I'm not into niggas. I like chicks. And
Right.
only chicks. So it's like, so the fuck what if my mom busts in and showing me with my dick in my hand looking at fucking basketball highlights? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
why
right,
does
right.
that, like, why do I, like, nigga, I know who I am. I know what I like.
Everybody cares about
But-
what other people think, though.
but-
Everybody. I don't care. In some way, especially sexually, we've all been programmed to fit in a certain box. And getting out of that box is a whole awakening. And then you're scared of what box that puts you in.
Yeah, niggas don't even wipe their ass because
You know what I'm saying?
they feel they don't
Exactly.
even wipe
I ain't
their
wiped my
ass
ass for
properly
mad long.
because they feel like
Nigga,
it's
what?
gay.
Exactly.
No bullshit. Like, we was having a conversation like, yo, y'all niggas don't scoop when you go
Yeah. You
wash
don't
your
try to get
ass.
that
You don't
shit
try
up
to
out
get
there?
like, nah. I
What
feel
you
homo
mean?
doing that. Like, what you mean?
I'm
nigga?
gonna keep it. I'm gonna
You
keep
get
it
what
a
I'm
buck
saying? Like,
50
you niggas is so
plus
fucking
50.
Scared.
I was in the Galaxy Motel a very long time ago. Don't ask me why. It's a shelter now. Don't ask me why I know that. With a young lady, and we're in the shower. Shower sex is horrible. I don't know why I did it.
I hate it.
Fuck it. I did it anyway.
Shit
So
is terrible.
now we taking a shower, right? So, you know, I'm doing my thing with her, getting her, whatever. Whoop-de-woo-woo. She's like, okay, your turn. So, you know, she getting me, whatever. You know, she doing my thing. She get my back. Trying to put a hand on my ass. It's like, you gotta get out the shower. She was like, why? I can't. I was like, one, you're not putting your hands in my ass. You're not gonna do that. And two, I don't even want you to see me clean my ass. You gotta get out. And I made her get out the shower and I wiped my ass myself. I was that hung on.
And so
nah.
what's changed now? You would be like this?
Doors
I'd
up.
be like, you missed the spot.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but
EA, you better not EA.
Nah,
Stop.
but yeah, I think that we all, I don't care. Like, even as more progressive as I get, I still think like, damn, where am I going with this? Like, but I realize that it's only because of social conditioning. Like, I'm allowed to like shit. I'm allowed to explore and have the fun that I want to have. Because even throughout this conversation, we're like, that don't make me gay. That don't make me gay. Everything is like, we're making sure that we're not gay. You know what I'm saying? And so we had that conversation today in the Instagram comments. A gay dude came in there because one of our guests, Maine, was like,
Shout outs to
yo,
Maine.
I watched my son and the kids in the dancing. His son was gay.
Right.
He's like, yeah, he's flamboyant. And the dude was like, yo, everything that somebody do different from hetero, don't automatically make them gay.
Gay at all.
Don't like y'all always do that to us, and it makes people think they can't dance or they're gonna be viewed as this, or they can't do this, or they're gonna be viewed as that. And I think that that's literally how we live our lives. Like we always make sure that nobody finds us questionable.
It's social
outside the box.
construct. Yeah,
Outside
outside the box. But I think even as we get more progressive, like spaces like this is needed, podcasts and shit like that, because niggas don't talk like about shit like this. You know what I'm saying? So like this right here is doing this due diligence alone to let niggas know it's okay to feel how you want to feel, do what you want to do. Don't let nobody get in the way of your fucking happiness. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first time I told niggas I got my ass ate. They was like, yo, what? I'm like, you not gonna get in the way of my happiness. It felt good, nigga. That nigga felt good.
That nigga went and got his ass ate once you said it.
Fact.
I guarantee
Or he
that
thought
nigga
about
was
it.
like, nah, he did.
Now it's on my
It was
list.
a group discussion,
Once it's a
so I'm
nigga
pretty
that-
sure them niggas went and tried it.
Once it's
You know
a
what I'm
nigga that
saying?
you respect that says, "Oh, I'm cool with it. What's wrong with you?" Like,
What's wrong with
I'm
you?
doing me. That nigga go back and he's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And I also
'Cause,
think
this
that's
is
my.
okay.
I think that's my part of my responsibility too. You know what I'm saying?
Showing
As a
niggas
nigga that
cool.
niggas look up to.
I want to say that. I want to say that.
You get what I'm saying?
At this point-
It's my duty to be
We
like,
got-
yo,
we got a
certain
social
shit is
responsibility.
okay, bro.
At this
You got a
point in my
social
life, I
responsibility.
realize
Like what
that
you like.
I am an anomaly because I'm old enough to not care about being canceled by young niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in a space where amongst the older niggas, I'm good money. I got money, got my own shit.
Right.
I'm getting bitches. What is y'all judgment going to do to me?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like even with that conversation, I'm probably more confident in speaking about shit like that. Because who going to do what?
Yeah.
Who going to do what?
Yeah, and like
And
I
you
tell
know-
I like
niggas,
what I
it's
like, and so
7
what?
billion people in the world. Somebody like what you like, nigga.
And you know,
So what?
And to
Exactly.
keep
Somebody
it-
like what you like.
and you know,
This
and
is
the,
cool.
and to keep it a buck, you know, I kind of felt that's why I kind of felt like it was really, really, really important for me to put that out there as well. Just to let you know, it's like we have a social responsibility.
Right.
It's being the nigga that's viewed or the niggas in the streets. 'Cause
Right.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I ain't lived the most gangster life, but I was never pussy.
Right.
You know? Got a
You
little bit
pussy
of
now,
got,
nigga.
got a little bit of change. You know, like
Yeah.
I really on some shit like, yo, what could somebody say to me? So with that being said, I want to ask you guys a personal question. You don't have to answer. This could be kind of deep or dark.
Oh my God.
Is there anything that you haven't tried or done because you're afraid you might like it?
The letting her get fucked by somebody else or having because I'm into double penetration. So I want to have those type of experiences.
In the same hole.
Nah. I don't even like those in porn.
Right.
That's
a
little
yeah,
6 feet, nigga.
That's a little much. Them
Yeah,
same hole porns,
that's
a
a
little much for me.
Same hole boys.
I don't get
is
off on that.
Crazy,
Yo,
son.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Same hole
There's-
boys.
you
is
might as well
tough.
sword
There's
fight.
very little that turns me off. It's in porn.
Right.
That turns. I'll be like, this is
Yeah, I
nasty.
can't.
It's unsanitary.
Like I said in the
It's
beginning, like too many dicks in the room is just not me. Like even when we was younger, niggas used to run trains and all that.
Yeah.
I wasn't with that shit. I'd be
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable.
I either go first or last, nigga.
I'm in there.
I'm not going.
I'm in there.
I'm not going.
I'm holding the butt cheeks open like,
Yo,
get
bro,
her.
you need help, bro?
Get her, bro.
Like, good game, bro. Good
Yeah,
game.
so I'll be like, yo, y'all super freaky ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm the super freak. And
Yeah.
niggas
Yo,
look
ain't
at
it
me
fun?
like I'm
Yeah.
super freaky. I'm like, but you will go in there with another nigga and pull your man out. But I'm freaky. It's just me and the
I be
bitch.
wildin'.
Pull your man.
I've done it. I've walked around here with everybody in here butt ass nigga before.
Yeah.
I don't really care about it no more,
Yeah,
bro.
it's just like whatever.
Yo, honestly, I'm really a bugged out nigga.
Yeah, I do
And,
that
and I'm
shit.
taking it to it. I'm gonna
With
keep
my-
going,
in the house with with the people that live there. But
bro. I've walked through play parties with 100 and something people in there, butt ass nigga that I never met before.
yeah,
Butt ass nigga. I've done my consent speech and pulled my clothes off doing my consent speech. Boop boop, everything. Butt
yeah,
ass.
my
Melly, am I
anxiety,
lying?
I got too much anxiety for that.
And then went to the bar. Yo, give me a Henny and a pineapple. Butt ass.
I'm gonna keep it
Dick
a buck.
Just chilling.
If you come to my bar and ask for a Henny and pineapple with your dick swinging, I'm gonna have to escort you out. I don't care if it's your party. You gotta
you
leave.
gonna have to carry me or touch me, and I'm butt ass. So what you
Yo.
gonna do?
You know what? This bar is self-serve,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
It's self-serve, nigga.
Okay, one thing I want to know. We had a question in one of my group chats. I think it was on our Discord, actually. And a guy asked, before we start the show very quickly, he said he went on a date with a woman. And First date, they knocked it down.
Mm.
Before they knocked it down, she spread cheeks wide, ate his ass. Rooted and tooted. Balls, gooch, ass, everything. He got in the chat and he was like, yo, would that turn y'all off? If a chick ate your shit first date?
Nah.
To keep it 100, it wouldn't turn me off, but it definitely would turn on a light bulb in my head.
What's the light bulb?
But I wouldn't let her.
She is very, very sexually comfortable, you know. And to
Hold on.
shout out to the Undertaker. She is very sexually. She is very sexually comfortable, and that can. And there's nothing wrong with being sexually comfortable. But usually, most niggas who look at women that are sexually comfortable, they put them in a box. You know what I'm saying? I personally wouldn't do that, but I could see how 9 out of 10 niggas like, oh nah, she doing this on the first link. Yeah, she's be out here just eating ass. She might be a little too freaky for me. Nah, she might. No, it's probably not. I might not wife her. You might like her. You gonna fuck with her, but you probably in your mind like, nah, I don't know if this is wife material. She eating ass.
He said he would stop her.
Yeah, I see. For me, certain things is like a level of comfort. I don't let just anybody. I don't do just anything with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's like you wouldn't even get that far on the first date. I'm still trying to feel it out. If I like you, I like certain things are real intimate for me.
I would be like,
but I wouldn't judge
Go
her.
ahead.
I wouldn't judge her at all.
Listen.
I just, like he said, she's just sexually comfortable.
listen, I would make sure to
It wouldn't be
scoop.
for me.
Sure, get your nut off. But I explained to him in the chat, and y'all might, comment, let me know what you think about this. I was like, I think she probably don't even eat ass like that. I think she did it just because she's nervous and she liked you a lot, and she thinks that you're freaky and likes freaky shit, and she was trying to prove something to you. Because I don't think that most chicks are just gonna just go wild out without having certain conversations with you first or finding out where you are. She probably just thought she's probably just trying to like go crazy with you because she wants you to know
Is that
how
a
much
thing?
she like you.
Nah,
I don't agree.
Nah,
I'll give you one better. I feel she did that shit for her. That's probably something she wanted to do. Probably something that's probably one of her fantasies. Probably a taboo thing for women. Because, eating ass is a taboo for women. Like, what? Y'all bitches out here eating ass? 9 out of 10 chicks probably don't admit that they eat ass. That was probably something for her, a bucket list for her.
And she
you
did, so you think it's first time?
And it could have been. And you just happened to be the right nigga in the right space at the right time.
Because she couldn't be judged by you. She don't know you like that.
Yup.
She might never see you again.
She might
It's just
block
some
you right
shit.
after. Might block you right after.
She
If a
ain't
chick
block
eat
him.
my ass and
I
block
don't
me,
think
I'd be
it's the
sick.
first time.
You think she an ass eater? She's a munch.
She a ass eater.
You thought I was feeling you?
She a munch.
That bitch is a munch.
On the opposite spectrum, adverse, would you eat ass on the first date?
Hell yeah.
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 What's the difference?
You know what's funny? I eat.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what the difference is. I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I
It means
got
nothing to
no
me.
It was times I did that shit first.
So do y'all think, first.
Sometimes
I
did that
mean,
shit
you ass
first.
before you get your pussy sometimes.
Yeah.
Straight up, butt cheeks open, nose dead in your ass. Why is it okay for us to do that and we don't think nothing about like, yo, I don't even know shorty like that. I got my tongue in her ass. Why is it okay for us to do it, but we judging chicks when they do it?
I don't have the
Because-
answers.
Go find them, nigga.
I look
the
at
show.
us as animalistic creatures. This is like in our natures. I still have the view of women as, like
What?
Steak.
You can't. You know your lifestyle. You cannot think that these chicks is just innocent.
no,
like that.
I know they
out
not.
here
I know
wilding.
they not, but I like to keep that.
And the animalistic, the lions go get the food, my nigga.
Listen,
they rip it in
I
half.
like to think that it's just me that you like this with. Like that's what it does. You
I
know what
like
I'm
that
saying?
Too.
Like
I
that's
create
what
that,
it does
yeah.
for me.
I
Like I
do
don't
that
want to
bullshit.
have that idea that you
I
that you
know
just
that
like
what I
this,
mean. You got
even
that
though I know you
dog in
probably
you.
You got that dog in you.
fit barking.
Like
know.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I always now that I'm here, I really do look at things like from a primal standpoint.
Right.
I feel like the little my sex is the harder like I'm biting into you. You know what I'm saying? So like the more pleasurable you get from it, it's more like the more pleasurable this kill is for me. Like lions kill shit differently. You know, the nigga that might have to run after the most, he might feel me like go Simba on that motherfucker. So I don't know. I feel like if I'm eating your ass and your pussy and my dick is fire, it's like I really just bit the I might just rip your head off, and now I'm walking to the bathroom with your head in my mouth type shit. It's kind of like an ego. Now that I think about it, it's really more so like an ego thing for me. You can never leave here and say that you ain't have the dopest sexual experience with me.
Right.
So I might check all them boxes the first night.
You
Depending on how I
can't see
feel.
a woman walk into the bathroom with your head in her mouth.
Hell
and she's
no,
thinking to
nigga. I'm a
herself,
wolf.
Yo, I don't care what that nigga say. I just ate his ass. He go. I turned that nigga out. I made sure I wowed that nigga out.
Nah.
You don't think a woman could do that? Could
I
feel
mean,
that way?
she could, but it's would I allow you to do that? Right? Like I wouldn't allow you to do that.
But
not
you could
gonna
do
say-
whatever.
he
Yeah.
said, yeah.
Cause like I said, it's just different. It's just different. I don't know why, but it just is. Like I might want to eat your ass for thanking you for going half on this date. Bitch might have went half on a date.
Mhm.
Yeah, I might
See,
gotta
I'ma
eat.
wild
Yeah,
out
now I gotta
I'ma
wild out. Like
You got me a pair of white
Yeah.
ups? Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Guess we didn't ask tonight.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
Niggas
went
eat
half
ass
on
forever.
parking.
Wait,
As
you
a
bought me
treat.
some butters? Oh, shit.
Yo, y'all can buy an ass eating, ladies. That's what's going on
Oh,
right now.
Nah, for real.
man.
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
no.
You can really. All you gotta
Nah,
do is
yeah,
these niggas
yeah,
is
it can be
cheap.
bought.
These niggas is cheap
easy.
licks.
It can be bought. It can be bought.
niggas
It may not be.
nasty.
It may not be cheap, but it can be bought.
Van Cleef?
Um,
Oh, shit.
I want to start the show. I have a few more things to go. We're gonna get into the hard. We're gonna get into the soft. I want to go to my boy's comedy show in a little while, and I gotta spend some time with my daughter before I go. But I'm really excited. This is a great episode for me. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I'm
It's a
having
great
fun.
episode for me. How y'all feeling out there in the Nut Navy? Welcome to the Hard or Soft Show, the place where men talk about the things they like about sex, the things they don't like about sex, the things that make us hard, man, and the things that make us soft. Wow, yo, I've come so long. I remember when I was trying to start doing the show, I couldn't even get through the fucking intro. It wasn't mine, right? It didn't feel like it was mine. And now it's like, I feel purpose in being here, bro. I know who I am in this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know why I'm here. And I'm here with my... Nigga, are you Diddy? Like, what's up with the shades, bro?
Yo, bro.
What's up,
You
nigga?
upset.
I'm just confused. Is
Why
it
you
the lights?
confused?
Like, what is it? Are you just a star? Like, what is it?
I'm
I'm
feeling-
here
it's just
with
how I'm
the
feeling today, bro.
ambiance, a.k.a. Dr. Tongue.
No, it's not flying.
Uh,
Rather Doctor Strange than Dr. Tongue.
Dr. Tongue. That's his name.
No,
You gotta wait till he
that's-
laughs.
That's not my name.
Dr. Tongue.
Yeah, when
That's
he
not my
laughs, the
name.
shit comes out like this. He be like,
Why do you watch that?
Yo,
Why do you watch that?
How you feeling today, bro?
Yo, I'm feeling really good, man. I'm feeling really good.
I'm enjoying this conversation here. We're here with Tray Pizzy.
Yes, sir.
He's moving to fucking Thailand,
Which is
bro.
a different type of nigga.
I know a few things about this guy we haven't really got into yet that are extremely, like, he's saying all of these things, but he hasn't said the most. I've heard about his sex life before I even knew what sex, like crazy sex was. You have had polyamorous relationships before. Were they like describe like the nature of them? Of like, say your wildest one, or maybe your the non-wild one, or was it the same one? I don't know.
I wouldn't say they was too wild. It was new for all of us. You know what I mean? So I had two
Girlfriends.
girlfriends, but I interchanged one of them. at
So
one
you
point
swapped
in
one
time.
out
Yeah,
for somebody else?
One had to go. So
Nigga, like it was a fucking Amazon
Yeah,
package.
yeah. It's like, yeah,
the
you
fresh
gotta-
dick fun.
Nigga,
He was just shipping them up.
Yeah.
nigga said, yo, the lease
let
was
me
up.
keep this
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
trade
keep that
this one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You had to do some
Wow.
trades. That's it.
All right, so let's not get into the personal shit, but what was like the nature, like what were the boundaries? Like, how did you navigate that?
We basically were individuals, you know what I'm saying, just coming together. So it wasn't really nothing different from a monogamous relationship except that it was with two, you know what I'm saying? So like the same boundaries you have in a one-on-one relationship is the same
Did they interact with each other as well?
on occasion, but they didn't really like each other like that. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
out of the three.
Nah. They
So-
they was more into me than they were into each other. So
But they knew about each other. Everybody knew.
we lived together.
Y'all lived together?
Yeah, we lived together.
Did y'all sleep in the same
flavor
bed?
of
Sleep in the
Fizzy
same
is crazy.
bed.
Oh, hell no. So wait, were you in the middle like this and the two were like
Yeah, one
back to
on
back,
each side.
One on each side?
Yeah.
And they didn't like each other?
Nah, they ain't really I mean, they tried to get along as much as they can, but you know that became a problem. And then, like in one of the
This is fire.
relationships,
I know you think I know you think this is
right.
nah. Then in one of the relationships, you know, one was teaching the other one bad habits. Cause I was with one of them for like 7 years, so we already had a relationship. So the new one was bringing like bad habits. It was like, oh, let's go through his phone and shit like that. You know, changing the dynamics and shit. And like me and her didn't have that.
Right.
So things like that became a problem. And you know, it was like, think I'm treating one better than the other one, but it's like it wasn't.
So was it the cattiness? Like they
Yeah,
start like
you know, just little catty
comparisons and
shit.
shit like that.
Comparisons and like I said.
So when you
just-
walked to the kitchen, you had to grab both butts, or one would be like.
Nah. It wasn't like that, but it was just like, you know, one had an attitude, so she would get treated different. It's like, you're not gonna get treated like her because she not on that type of time. But she thought it was just like, oh, you like her more, and it's like, no, I'm treating you with how you displaying yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question. There's so much to talk about in this, but I want to go back to the bedroom. You're laying there. They both sleep in the same bed, but they don't interact with each other sexually per se. Not like that.
Not like that, no.
So what happens when you want to have sex with one?
Then the other one to be in the living room, I'll be in the room with one, or we'll just go somewhere in a different room and do it.
And they never got uncomfortable.
I mean, I don't know how they felt. I don't know how the other one felt sitting out in the living room, like while
you're doing right.
Yeah,
You
I
ain't pay
can't
attention
tell
to
you.
that. This nigga's a fucking king.
Yeah,
This nigga's a king. He's just like, yo, this is about me. So was it all? But you're the center.
Yeah.
And you knew how to. Was it almost like a dom situation?
Nah, it wasn't a dom situation. It was just like, I like both of y'all. Like, I'm not about to, you know, split it up. I'm gonna just be honest. Like, I want both of y'all. And
Were there times when you would have sex with one while the other one's in the bed?
Yeah.
And they would just read a book or watching
They
TV?
just turn around.
I'm gonna mind my business.
Yeah, they basically like that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
So I'm gonna mind my business.
Like what's all that noise in the background? Oh, that's just Pizzy. Yeah, you know, he do his girlfriend thing.
No, but after a
sometimes.
while, I started seeing the signs. You know what I'm saying? Like, want to have, like, you knew I was just fucking the other one. Now I come out in the living room, you got attitude type shit. So, like, it started getting like that. And it was fresh for all of us. So I didn't really know how to navigate the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I'm just thinking, like, yo, if I could take care of both of y'all, then we good. You know what I'm saying? Everything else will work out. But I didn't understand the dynamics of us all working together as a team. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have knew more.
So question.
Better prepared.
If you could go back in time and do it over, what exactly would you do different with that situation?
I would make sure they have a liking for each other. You know what I'm saying?
So selection with partners.
Yeah, it'd be more integrated in that way. I would definitely listen more.
Yo, having to listen to two girlfriends is tough.
Nah.
You know how hard it is to listen to one?
Yo, you know how hard it
Oh
was to
my
be in the house
God,
with two
son.
girls? They got attitude.
Yo, that's my biggest fear.
Yo,
'Cause
they
what the fuck
they
I'm
on
gonna
their
do?
periods and shit like that.
And they know they periods intertwined, so they bleeding at the same time. I'm out of tampons and shit. Now you know how the paper towels going
Then
missing.
there's kids running through this motherfucker. It's
What?
like, yo, this
You
is,
always kids too?
yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Wow. So you, wow.
Yeah.
But they weren't yours.
No, they weren't theirs. They were mine.
They're yours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question. What is the question that I have for the situation? Do you consider yourself polyamorous? Are you still in a polyamorous relationship now?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
I don't consider myself anything. Like, I don't put those titles on it. You know what I'm saying? I guess you forced to, you know what I'm saying, when you explain it to people, but I'm just with the shits. Like, whatever makes sense at the time or whatever feels right, then that's what I'm doing. But I'm not in that situation now. Nah,
Right.
I don't even think I want that situation at this current state in my life. Like, I'm not.
I kind of
don't
like
have
that.
the capacity for that right now.
I kind of. When you say the capacity, what do you mean?
I mean, I just don't have the time, the patience, or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of staying to myself at this moment. But, you know, when I get back up and I start dating again, I'm open to it.
Interesting.
I'm wiser now, I'm smarter now, and I'm more emotionally intelligent. I'm more aware of myself. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know how to navigate other people better.
Right.
Because at that time, I was still trying to figure out who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? I was doing mad shit. I'm at the peak of, you know,
Nigga shit.
what was going on. Yeah. So it's like I was figuring a lot of shit out, and in the midst of that, I was trying to carry a relationship.
Multiple relationships.
Multiple
Right.
relationships. But I consider it one. It's just with two people.
Would they bring other women in?
Nah.
So
Nah.
they were actually territorial.
Yeah.
In a
Like
way as
that,
well.
it was like just them. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So like anything outside of them is cheating.
Did you ever try to bring a third in?
Nah. Hell
Yo,
no.
imagine
He's like,
committing.
that's
That's
enough
yeah, that's
already.
just too much.
Too
Like
many.
it don't even make sense at that point.
Yo, imagine committing one crime, but it counts as 2 strikes.
Yeah.
I'd
Both
be
of them is
pissed.
Exactly.
So now you're looking at the judge. What you mean? I got one more to the third?
That's
Nigga,
what
this
I'm
is one
saying.
indictment. This is one infraction.
So like I said, when they saw that going through the phone shit, now it's not only one mad, the other one mad too, and
Right.
it's like
You gotta argue with one. You gotta.
Son.
I'm arguing both of them at the same time, like literally at the same time.
Yo, imagine saying, "Yo, this is why I did it." And they both say, "But we don't get it." It's like, oh my god, y'all both stupid.
We don't get it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my
The
god.
second time around, it was kind of different because she was more passive. You know what I'm saying? She was more just like whatever, like you know what I mean, like let that nigga be who he gonna be. But the first one that I entertained, she was
Nah, with the shit.
not with the shits
At
at all. At all.
I liked what he said about polyamory and not wanting to fit in no box, because I feel like those labels is just man-made shit. Like you could feel a way today and not feel that way tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right?
You could feel being polyamorous with one person today, be with the same person tomorrow,
Right.
and want to be monogamous. And that shit can change again.
Exactly.
And so, like, yo, I'm living. I think saying the lifestyle that I'm in right now is this. Or
I'm
the
just
lifestyle I'm in
living.
is that.
I'm living. Like I said, you just base it off your situation and what you're doing now. You know, like I'm with 2 girls. That's just what it is. It ain't this shit ain't no label.
You know what's funny? I made a joke about it a couple of seconds ago, but I feel like whenever we speak about poly relationships, you're looking at like, oh, this nigga the man, he fucking 2 bitches every night, they both sucking his dick, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, granted, you know that could possibly be true, but there's always the other side to the coin. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. Imagine me come home from work after working a double, and y'all both horny, and I want to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Honestly and truly, imagine me getting caught cheating, and it really is one infraction, but it counts as 2 strikes.
Right.
Honestly and truly, imagine me now having to apologize to the both of y'all. Now I got about 48 rolls instead of 24.
Right.
Now when we go out to eat, the bill is a little bit more.
Everything is double.
Now there's 2 birthdays, there's 2 Valentine's Day, there's 2 anniversaries, there's 2 Christmas gifts. People don't really always look at the flip side of each thing. I'm gonna keep it a buck too. Sometimes women are a lot to deal with. I love women, I love y'all to death, but sometimes y'all bother and annoy the shit out of me, and vice versa. I cannot imagine sometimes living in a bed with 2 migraines, bro.
Right.
So I feel you honestly
And you can't
gotta
even
have,
turn over.
So not even just to have the word, you feel me?
It's one over
So
here, one over
forget
here.
just
You
having
can
enough. Forget just having enough dick. You gotta have enough mental capacity, enough emotional intelligence, enough of. You got to be a therapist to 2. There's a lot of shit that comes with being in a relationship with 2 people that we need to start thinking about for real, for real.
And most importantly,
Real shit.
money.
Yeah.
You have to act your wage, my nigga, because you have to take care of all your responsibility and these 2 women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they depend on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they both worked, but they didn't pay no bills or nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
They're like, we dealing with this shit. You gonna be the man
Yeah,
around
yeah.
here. We dealing with. I got to deal with this bitch.
right,
I'm not paying no thirds. Nigga.
She turning on the AC. She using the mic and now the power go out.
right. So
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
so it wasn't no splitting bills. Like I know people might think that, like, you know, it's 3 incomes in the house, but it was more like, yo, y'all save or y'all do what y'all want with the money, and like you got to take both of them out. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
Even though I have seen polyamorous relationships that when they living together,
Yeah, they
and
split.
there's-
Yeah,
there-
they
there's-
split it. I'm
everybody
just saying
takes
my
it.
situation.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like I chose to handle it that way.
I would. I don't think I would like it to live with 2 chicks that don't want to fuck with each other. I want us all to fuck with each other.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is chicks fall in love deeper than, like, when they got another chick and a nigga, them chicks is like besties, sisters, lovers, everything. Where I be wanting to have my own time. These bitches always want to be together. They want to shop together. They cooking together. They going to the bath. They in the bathroom together. I don't want to be in the bathroom with you, bitch. Like, these bitches be doing everything together,
right.
which makes them like such a tighter bond to me. I can see myself getting jealous of their connection unless I'm really like Trey and I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nah, see, that's the thing. Like, I wanted that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted them to have that, but I think how we came together was wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was like two girls that liked me, and I'm like, well, if y'all both like me, then we all gonna be together.
No.
You
You
just
get
brought
what I
one
mean?
home one day?
Kind
in the
of,
beginning?
yeah. Basically, it's just like,
Did you tell the other one she was coming?
yeah, I told her she was coming. I told both of them what they was getting into, and I'm like, yo, what's up? What you think about this?
Mhm.
I'm like, I like both of y'all. I want to be with both of y'all, so let's try to make something work.
Yeah. She came in like with the bags and everything, put them by the door and shit.
No, it was like a slow moving, like you
First
know,
a
like,
toothbrush.
yeah.
Then it's a
like,
drawer.
then it's just like we here, and then
She was just still there in the morning one day.
right.
She was the guy on the couch.
Months.
So
All
it'd
right.
be like she coming over after work and shit. Now it's every day.
She
You know
coming.
what I'm saying? She
She
coming.
coming.
So,
She there. You know she coming right now.
yeah.
All right. That was a very interesting conversation. I think that I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach when it comes to certain things, and I'm willing to try it. I want to try it. I don't know what it's gonna look like because acting your wage scared me. You bitches better guess. Listen, we all making money here today, okay? This is not play games.
Oh no! Now I would split it.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I would split it.
Shit, the economy is fucked up.
Now I would
Let's
split it
not
because I
act
think
crazy.
that gives them more initiative or incentive to make this shit work because
Everybody's invested.
everybody's invested.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? When it's just one person. It's
Well, we're at 140. I want to say maybe 139. We didn't waste too much time starting the show, right? We haven't gotten into the hard, the soft. But I do have a question before we get into those things. Loon, you sent me a meme today. Let me see this meme if I can find it. It is yeah, on Tahoe TV. Thank you. Let's see if I can find it. Come on. Whose job is it? Now, this is a very
Oh, you got it. Okay.
amateur question, but I have another question after it. Whose job is it to put the penis back in the vagina when it slips out during sex? The man or the woman? Whose job is it to put the penis back in when it slips out during sex?
I think it's a joint effort.
It's a joke. Y'all both grab it?
It depends on the position.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on the position. Because if you from the back, she can't really reach back there and put it back in. So it's like, it depends on the position. It's a joint effort. It's like team effort.
I'm gonna go polar opposite. And I'm gonna say it's whoever is enjoying it more.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Keep it a buck. I slipped out of some shit I didn't want to go back into. You feel me? I'm like, I hope this is over. Nigga, where you going? Right back in the cage you go. I'm like, oh my God.
Perspective is a motherfucker, ain't it?
I like that shit.
Really
Yeah.
depends whoever's enjoying it more.
When I'm watching, I swear to God, I love it when shit come out and she reach back between her legs and grab that shit. I'll be like, oh, yeah, this bitch is nasty.
Especially when she cheating on
I
me.
love it.
Me.
But then that brings me to the next question, which I'll answer at the end. What's some shit a woman did during sex that fucked your head up?
In what way? Like, turn off or
Turn
just
on.
Turn on?
Yeah. A specific instance. Now, this is not your hard. This is just a specific instance. Something that happened that was made you go, what the fuck?
I ain't going front. I was with my ex one time. I could tell this might have been around the time when she started to fall in love with me. Hitting that shit missionary. She took a whole fucking bun out and just did one of these. Nah, the shit is all over the place.
Shit.
Hair is just like herring.
Mm-hmm.
She looked me in my eyes and said, whose dick is this? And
You got scared.
I did. What other nigga would do? It's
Nah.
mine.
You said it's
It's mine. It's fucking mine. Whose dick this is? It's fucking mine.
What any other nigga would do, it's mine.
You feel me? Then she was like,
What?
no, nigga, you better not be sharing this shit.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, all right,
Ah,
it's
God.
yours. And then something happened. It only happened with her. I never seen that shit happen before. Her eyes rolled to the back of her motherfucking head like the Undertaker. And when I used to take his hat off, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
and I was like, yo, this dick is hitting. That shit really. I'm like, yo, I'm really going off right now. Like, I feel like Kobe, nigga. That was a Kobe moment. I was like, oh, I'm hitting her eyes rolling back. I'm like, oh shit, this shit fire. Yo, her eyes rolling back was by far one of the more ego boosting things that has ever happened to me in my life.
I probably wouldn't feed no more.
You would have what?
I probably won't fuck no more.
Why after her eyes roll back?
Yeah, your eyes. If I gotta see the whites of your eyes to get a nut off, I'm good. I need some pupils. Bitch, peep your pupils like around here.
Feel like Cyclops took his glasses off. You feel me?
Yeah, that shit is not sexy to me. I'm particular.
When the eyes roll back, you don't
I
fuck with
need
that?
to see the black of your eye. I do not want to see no white.
white.
He said,
No, bitch.
no.
It
You
scared
know what I'm
you?
saying? Like fucking Professor X took hold of your shit,
Niggas
and you
said-
just sitting there like, no, I know, nah, I'm
That
good.
was sexy to me.
Busy.
Call the bitch, told me to call the bitch mid fuck. Like we fucking, and she like call another bitch for us, like mid fuck.
What?
I was like, nah, you serious? Cause in my head, I'm like, maybe this is just some sex talk. If I call a bitch right now,
She
it's
hype. She
gonna
said,
be
call a bitch right now.
right now. And I'm like, so now I'm
Scrolling
trying
through your
to
phone?
stroke and scroll like who the fuck I'm gonna call?
But yo, cause then it's like,
Who can I call?
It's like, who will pull up?
Who gonna pull up right
Who gonna pull up
now?
right
Nigga sent
now?
out 17 texts
Yo.
like,
Like, WYD,
what
the
you
whole
doing?
of you.
What you doing?
Yeah,
What you doing?
but I'm trying to figure
Hey,
out
Siri,
if
text
it's a
everybody
fake
what you
out
doing.
first. So now I'm just like, yo,
Yeah.
is this just sex talk or is she
Yeah.
for real? And then when she kept repeating, I'm like, all right. So I'm like, yo, who can I pull? Like, it's like when you call phone a friend. You know what I'm saying? When you phoning a friend, you like, yo, you better
Nigga need a
pick up.
lifeline.
Word.
Better pick up.
Now you on WhatsApp, like, yo, nigga, I know you see this.
Man.
Nah, but that was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire.
That's great.
Yeah, but she didn't make it by the time. You know what I'm saying? It was, but the fact that she was willing to, you know, wait. And you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she was willing to have that interaction.
Yeah.
And she came, but it was just like
Yeah.
I was over after that.
Damn.
Like,
Damn
Did
it.
they fuck after you?
yeah, they
They
fucked.
wound up
They
fucking.
fucked. They fucked.
That's the
Don't
dope
you hate
shit.
when that shit happens?
Yeah, it was like
Motherfuckers.
I'm good though.
yeah.
Like,
Cool.
he wasn't worried about it.
Oh nah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like the visual. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I
I'm
got
chilling.
it. But
You
like I
rolled up.
said, it was so fire that she
Yeah.
pulled up, and even that she requested that,
Yeah.
because I didn't take her for that type.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, all right,
That's
cool.
crazy.
Word.
One of the things, going back to the meme that fucked my head up when I read this earlier today. I'm fucking a chick. She reaches down, she takes my shit out, and she stuffs in her ass.
Oh, from what position?
Missionary.
Missionary?
Missionary?
She literally went down,
Oh,
picked her
sheesh.
shit up, and stuffed that shit dead in her ass. And I'm fucking her like, yo, I'm looking at her pussy, winking at me like, I'm looking at her shit like,
Pussy like, hey, I'm over here.
what the fuck, son?
The Ice Cube, no
Son,
Vaseline.
Son.
I've
that
never
shit,
done that.
And I've never fucked in her ass before. I had never fucked in her ass before.
Oh, so this is like
This was new. She took it out and stuffed that shit right in her shit.
Oh my god.
And I'm fucking her. I'm pressing. I'm like, I see what's happening. So I, you gotta put pressure
Right,
on
right,
this shit.
right.
So I'm like pressing. So I'm just like, this is real. And the pussy just winking at me,
Right,
wide
right.
open. It's just pussy right here, just chilling. And I'm dead on her shit, and she like this, looking at my shit.
holy birthday cake, Batman.
I'm like, oh
That's
my god.
crazy.
And now I'm fucking in her ass, son. I'm like,
Cause I had a bitch say, tell me to put it in her ass.
yeah. Oh,
but,
I had that
but
too.
just to take it.
Yeah.
That's
Do
different.
it herself.
For
Do it
starters,
yourself.
Do it yourself.
For
is
starters,
nuts.
that's-
Yeah, why?
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Crazy.
That bitch got to be a mechanic because dick don't just slide in
That's
ass
what
like
I'm
that.
saying.
So you just like
And I
you
can't
got
even
it
remember
right.
if she like, or nothing.
Like-
I remember her taking it out. She might have did it. Nah, I can't really
But
remember.
even
she might have
spit
did
don't
it.
be enough.
Yo,
like
bro.
She threw it dead in there, blood.
And then on
that's
top
what I'm
of
about to
that,
say. She took that
to-
Ice Cube, no
to
Vaseline.
do anal missionary,
Nah,
you gotta
yeah, well,
be a
I've-
different type of serial
I've seen
killer.
a few people do that before.
Anal missionary?
Yeah.
I
No,
don't think I seen that on porn.
I've seen anal. I've done anal missionary before.
Yeah, I've done. You
I-
never done any
Nah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
That ain't really that crazy. I mean,
That's a lot.
if they agile and you got to be on some shit.
I ain't never seen that. I
But
ain't never
she
do
was
that
with
before.
it, nigga. Her shit was fire.
It sounds like it.
That shit was fire.
Wow.
Okay, so that's one of the things. That's one of the wildest shits that ever happened to me. A chick taking it out and putting it in her own ass. It was like, oh my god. And I guess that'll lead it to the heart. The things that men like about sex. The things that make us hard. Now, Pizzy, I don't know. I asked you to do some homework.
Mm-hmm.
Did you come up with something?
Yeah, I like enthusiasm. That's what make men hard. When we feel like you want it as much as we do. Initiation, shit like that. That's top notch. I don't want to feel like I'm asking for the pussy all the time or taking the pussy or whatever. Like, put it on a platter. When it's on a platter and it's
Love it.
initiated.
Love it. Love it. What's the dopest way a chick has initiated? That was some out of this world shit.
Out of this world shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In space.
Space.
Space
balls.
Catching a nut. I don't know. Just you drive and take the dick out.
Yeah.
Pull over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
not even suck it. Just like literally pull over.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Loon.
Like, shit like that.
You have a heart.
Yeah. You know what's, believe it or not, it's actually a heart that I stole from the show when you guys like first started. What I did was I was having sex, doggy. So pretty much when I watch porn, there's like certain like angles and scenes that do it for me every time. So one of my favorite scenes from porn is when like a nigga's like hitting it doggy style, but the camera's facing the front, like facing them. And she's bent over, so you just see like the overlapping of her ass just clapping. So I created that. Turned on my MacBook, turned on my camera, and she's like sitting right there, and I'm just dogging her shit. So now I'm getting turned on by her and the actual scene itself at the same time. Nigga, I was just like,
Yeah.
yo, so I couldn't explain. It's like the shit just blew my fucking brain to pieces.
Now you know.
But,
What if
yeah,
you would
that was
have?
my shit.
You know that you could stream that to your TV.
I didn't know that at the time.
You could stream what's going to your laptop to your TV, so you could literally be watching yourself fucking
Watching
on
yourself
television
fucking.
while you doing that.
You
shit.
need like
Bluetooth.
Apple Air and shit. For
Yeah,
that.
like, yeah,
AirPlay and
You
shit,
got
right?
AirPlay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you AirPlay from your so whatever you got going to your
Right.
screen goes right to your television, bro. On some nut shit, you could really be wilding the fuck out. It
I
could be
haven't
too
done
much.
that. I gotta do that.
Nah, I'm really a star.
It could be. Be careful.
I'll be a star.
It could be a lot.
I might be paying more attention to myself and get entertained, and my dick might get sore. Like, oh, it's me.
Cause I record, but I ain't never put it up on the big
Put
screen.
it on the big screen.
Yeah.
While you recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say, yeah, I
Yeah.
bet. Challenge
Denzelian,
accepted.
motherfucker.
Challenge accepted.
Like you ever use this setup? Look like.
Oh nah.
Just come on, look at that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro,
So,
if
hit
I
the
had
switch.
this, my nigga,
Yo, this is HD.
if I had it, like, Melee, get the lights.
when you do it off
Who's
the,
switching it?
when you do it off the MacBook or something, that's different. This is 4K, like
My nigga, nah, this ain't even forking. This is real life.
right. Like
It's like
this
Bang
is
Bros,
crazy.
nigga.
Maybe we'll do it. Melly, would you do it? Would you hit the switches for me?
Yo,
Melly
you
like,
got to.
Melly's like, I need extra.
Melly has done a lot,
to.
nigga. Melly, I swear to God, years ago when she first was around, she started doing the play party. She would be at the door and everything, and I'd be like, "Yo, this is not awkward. I'm walking up to you, dick mad hard and just naked." And she's like, "No, nigga, what you think you're here for? Go fuck something." Like this is what she's seen it all. Would you switch for me?
Or you just need one
You was
good
supposed to-
angle.
Just
and
get one good
keep-
angle,
Just
nigga.
keep. You don't need just like this
Get one
angle right here.
Like, stop
You
being
can-
greedy. You don't need to
You can
switch.
hit right
I want
here.
to switch.
Well, switch yourself, motherfucker.
Put one camera in the media room. Put the other one back there. Melly could be switching from like the other room. Melly could be switching from like the other room,
Yeah.
and I could just literally have an orgy going on in here.
Yo,
You know, Melly gonna be like, all right, nigga, hurry up.
but watching it at the same time,
I think
that's
Melly,
crazy.
I'd give her 2 vibrators. She'd be all right.
I think she'll put batteries in them and
Something
throw
to
it back at you.
Melly has yet to jerk off at the parties. Have you jerked off?
You don't participate at the parties. You just
Nah.
host them.
She just be chilling.
Melly be working.
Give her a vibrator. Put the shawl up so that nobody can see her,
Right.
and let her just go back there with a vibrator and be switching and shit. Melly be back there like this with the rose, like, nah, this
Yo.
is fire.
They don't got this. They don't got this in Florida.
Action.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you recording off your MacBook.
Hey, so
and
these,
nothing. This
these are
is
some of
crazy.
the things that I wanted to do, but
Yeah.
it wasn't possible for me to do. You know, I got all of these fantasies and shit that I want to do. So,
Right.
You know, we'll see. The soft. Things that men don't like about sex. Things that make us soft. Pizzy, did you come up with anything for the soft?
Yeah, I hate the popping of the balls.
The popping?
Your
The
balls be popping?
No, you know when they
suck on
put
it
it in your mouth and they pop them out like.
Oh my God.
I hate that shit with a
Not
passion.
localize my nuts. Bro.
Yo.
That shit
ladies.
is the worst. I don't know who told y'all to
Ladies.
pop them nuts out y'all mouth, but do not do that.
You know what I hate?
That shit is so uncomfortable and it hurts.
I hate when women get advice on niggas from other women
From
and
other
not
women.
niggas. Listen to us. Don't do that
Do
shit.
not do
I don't
that
like
shit.
that shit, my nigga.
Yo, I do not try to pull my nut away from my body. It's
Yo.
connected to something.
For a reason.
I don't know what it's connected to, but it don't feel good when you try to take it with you. Leave it in the sack. Don't.
Yo,
Lick
funny story.
One thing.
Lick it, massage
One thing I will
it.
say before your story, licking it is fire.
Yo, OD.
Fire.
Licking it, you can
Top
lick
five.
the shit
But lick
out.
delicately, though.
OD
Top
fire.
five.
But lick delicately, though.
But
Lick
like I said, the
delicately.
popping out, yeah, the whole. Nah.
Oh,
Bro.
my
shit.
God.
One,
bitch.
yo,
Yo, we almost punched a bitch in the head. You ever almost like,
Yo.
And they be doing it like they.
no.
Nah.
they're so cool.
My body is not meant to be have.
Yo.
Is your mic on? Yo, why does she
Yo,
do that? all the
smelly
time?
annoys the shit out of me. One time I was getting head, right? So I'm standing on one leg is on the floor, other foot's on my bed.
Captain
right?
Morgan.
My nigga. So she's sitting here doing her thing, whatever, right? And she got my dick in her hands, right? So here's the thing. So now my balls is mad sensitive. So what people don't understand, so for y'all, when they grab them, they just hurt y'all.
Right.
My shit's so sensitive. When she grab it, I go with her.
Yeah.
So she grabbed it, and I kind of like lost my footing,
Yeah.
and I fell on the bitch.
Yeah.
Fell.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's what you fucking get.
Yeah.
Because that shit does
And
not feel good, man.
I don't think y'all know how we feel that shit in the pits of our stomachs.
Yeah.
That shit is not just the balls. You feel that shit in your
is
stomach.
attached to
That shit like
something
a trap.
really
Shit hit.
sensitive, bro.
Gotta be a
I
study.
don't know where y'all got that from, but stop that.
Yeah,
that
fact.
shit is not.
That's the
not it.
ultimate
Yeah.
no-no.
Yeah, no.
And then the fact that they keep doing it, that's up there. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's up. She said they're so cool. It's up there with you biting my lip and pulling my lip away from my face. Don't pull my nuts away from my face. Don't pull my lip away from my face. Leave them shits there. You ever had somebody bite your lip and pull it?
Yo,
Like, what the fuck? You sitting there looking at them like, yo, that's my shit.
yo,
What
what are
is
you
my-
doing?
Let me go.
Who told you that was cool?
Yo, can I get it back now?
Let
I get
my
my
shit
lip
go. They
back?
like this.
Look, they said you men could thank porn and other sex videos for popping your balls and females sucking on them hard.
But why y'all be pulling our lips away from our face?
Like, do I pull your
You
lips away
know
from your
you
box?
have a lip. You
Yo,
know
and-
this shit can't go nowhere.
Yo, and then be biting mad hard.
And be biting man hard. Trying to yank your shit. You like, let that shit go. Yo.
Now your gum's mad pink. Now your gum mad pink.
Yo,
Loon.
What's the word?
We got 3 minutes left, my brother. The soft. Things that men don't like about sex. The things that make us soft.
Yo, I've said this a trillion times before. Me, I'm the type of nigga that I perspire. You know, sometimes a nigga be a little hot. So I was fucking this chick, and I asked her if we could crack the window, cause you know it's a little hot. It's a little hot in here.
I'm laughing before you even say something.
That's why I like to. They just be laughing at me. I was like, "Yo, can we just crack the window?" I ain't like it was the peas. It was a
Right.
little hot. You know, Project Heat different. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before. And it was wintertime. She was like, "No." I'm like, "All right, whatever, fuck it." So I'm
Wait, she
fuck.
said no to cracking the window?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah. Today we used to do shit like
Yeah,
that.
I don't
She's
know.
Like,
I'm like,
there's bugs outside.
I'm like, I'm not about to talk my way out of no buns. So all right,
Right.
fuck it. I'm gonna take this one. So I'm fucking out, and I'm starting to get hot. And she was like, "Oh my god, nigga, you fucking sweaty as shit." And I'm like, "Bitch, I told you, crack the window."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fucking her. It's like, nah, I can't do this. So he pushes me off and grabs a towel and put it on her face. Goes, yeah, I'm ready now. I'm like, now you just know. Now you trying to like make fun. You know what I'm saying? I told you. I'll be sweating.
You was dripping on her.
I was dripping. But I'm like, yeah, I know I be hot.
Yo, I knew.
Bro.
I knew.
Bro, niggas like, bro, I told you, I don't got a condition, but a nigga black is hot. Like, it's hot. I told you crack the window to avoid this problem. This ain't something I don't like about, so this would turn me off. You know me? I hate when bitches don't listen. Crack the fucking, that's what got me sore. Bitches don't be listening. Crack the fucking window, nigga. It's hot. Yo. It's hot, my nigga. You feel? I be sweating. You know I be sweating, bro. Niggas know I be sweating, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, crack the window for a nigga. Like, damn,
I'm not a
bro.
sweaty nigga though. I don't perspire too much.
His pores probably clogged, right?
He ain't drinking enough water, nigga.
He ain't drinking no water.
He ain't drinking enough water.
This has been an amazing episode of Hard or Soft. I do want to ask Pizzy. We've been speaking about sex for years now, and I've run out of hard. So it's not that many shit that turn me on, and not that much shit that turn me off. Right. I don't have no more fucking tips. So I'd be asking people. We have a segment called Just a Tip. Something that women can do for men, something that men might do for women, just something that people might want to try to make their sex life better. Some shit that you experience, like, yo, this might work. Right. You have anything like that?
Talk, communicate. Like, don't just expect a nigga to know your body. You know what I'm saying? Or be playing Where's Waldo with your fucking G spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, let us know what turn you on. It's cool. You know what I mean? Like, tell us what we doing. You know what I mean? We don't know how to work this shit. And then when we don't do it right, y'all want to ridicule us. Right. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what you like. Let us know how you like it, what feels good and what doesn't. And we all be happy.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I mean?
I love
more communication.
Talk me through your nut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, y'all want us to talk you through your nut. Talk me through your shit. Yeah. Help me find the spot that you like, the rhythm that you like, slower. Oh, like that, right there, stay there. Oh, like, yeah. Because once I know, if you giving me one cue, I'm going to kind of do that. But if it's not working no more, tell me how to change it up. Right. Tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, stroke it. Oh, put your finger in. Oh, rub the clit. Like, suck on my shit. Like, tell me what the fuck I need to do to get this shit up out you. Because that's what I want. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Help a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah, and don't assume that everybody likes the same thing. Like, just because that nigga like head with no hands, don't be over here sucking my dick with no hands. I like hands, bitch. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Ask me if I like it.
Ask me if I like that. You know what I'm saying? Ask me the way I like to get my dick sucked.
And then
instead of just assuming.
And I like hands, but I don't like when a bitch be trying to vice grip my shit. Like, you know, when you just like, I ain't a fucking dumbbell. What do you call them shit you put on the end of a dumbbell? Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna collect. I like.
I kind of do. I like when they grip the bottom of my.
That's your dick.
Like
my shit,
some grit.
Yeah, a good grip.
I like some grit.
I like that. This. But only on the base of my shit, not the top. I want you to grip the base of my shit.
I want your shit to still be able to slide, but be firm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a firm grip, but it's still sliding up and down.
If it's done correctly and it's enough spit on there, if my eyes is closed, I don't know what's the difference between your mouth or your hands. That's how delicate I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know the difference. I forgot a nut off a hand job. I don't want to fucking know. But just handle me correctly.
You motherfuckers nasty.
But so fellas,
Loon got the tip.
This is actually a tip. It's not you. It's something for like the layup line. It's the warm up. I'll never forget. There was a while ago. My shorty stayed at my crib like a week straight, and me watch basketball, NBA TV, ESPN. That's it. I don't want to watch anything else. She wants to watch Real Housewives of everywhere. I'm not watching none of that bullshit. So we already had we were like, all right, you want to watch this, I want to watch that, whatever. We found something that we both like to watch. We started watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's both our shows.
The new one? Or the old one?
The old one.
Okay.
And we watched it, and we both like was in a good mood. We laughed and sat in the third. We went to sex like on a mutual, positive, energetic level. I find like this could be something so simple as a TV show. I found the sex with me and her was better when we watch something we both like versus she's just watching the Lakers because I'm watching it and I'm watching Love and Hip Hop because she's watching it.
Are you talking about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah. What? It don't just got to be the Fresh Prince. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it like that, but I was just trying to picture you like y'all having a better sexual experience because the Fresh Prince of Bel Air is on.
It's a bigger message here.
I'm sorry. No, I just fucked me up because I was like, I be thinking about shit, and I was like, Will Smith,
There's a nah.
Uncle Phil.
R.I.P. Uncle Phil. The
Damn.
real message is, man, before you guys have sex, try to do something that involves the both of y'all, like it's y'all both in a good mood. That's really what the bigger message is. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of times where I just be on some me shit, she can be on some her shit. Let's just bond. Let's just do our thing together before we get started. It transfers. The energy is transferable.
No, I agree with that.
It don't gotta be Fresh Prince though.
I'm gonna go to something a little bit more carnal.
Not carnal.
I think that I've been exploring with necks. Necks. I just love the women's necks. I love women's necks. I think I'm starting to have a choke fetish. I like doggy style. First of all, I like when you're walking. Even if you're in a bar, I like fucking with your neck. Might even grab your shit
Like
and
leashes
like nipple
and shit? Leashes and shit, or just choking?
Choking. You know what I'm saying? I might even start like moving you around by your neck or moving your head side to side. I might go up the back of your skull and squeeze up here like in a massaging way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm big on doing that.
That's that Chinese shit.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm from Brooklyn, but I've been doing a lot with the neck game, even during sex, doggy style, having both hands around the neck and manipulating the body through the neck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like literally, I'm not really trying to choke air out, but it's
grip.
It's the grip,
a very hard grip with the neck, and I'm moving her body like that. Another thing, speaking about that is not actually being the one to pump, but moving by controlling her neck, making her pump me. By her neck, moving her body. You know what I'm saying? I have a thing about a woman's head rocking while I'm doing her shit.
What the You just start dirty whining?
Yeah. Is that what it is? I might have finally figured it out. I had a dirty wine. But it's something like I love, even if I'm in any other position, I love seeing the effect of my thrust on the head. If she's doing if she
busting her shit on the wall.
Yeah, like that shit fucks me up for some reason when I can see her. You know what I mean? There's this one porn that I watch often. It's in my saved where these two guys are knocking her down. She's on doggy style, giving one some head. The other one hasn't entered her shit yet. And as she's giving the nigga head, she goes, and she starts rocking because he now into her shit.
Yeah,
and
I was
like, oh shit,
yeah.
he's fucking her.
It's the domino effect of the thrust.
I was like, oh yeah, get her.
You ever watch some porn? Like, nah, he not fucking her, right?
Yeah.
There's a nigga that I feel that way, but I ain't gonna say his name though.
You just said Brian Pumper.
Yeah, that's why I hate that nigga films. I don't watch nothing.
Busting bitches with eggs.
Yeah,
I think Brian Pumper is just like
cinematic ass.
Yeah, he's just what they call it. Damn, I can't forget. Yeah, we could use that word, a character for like porn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's serious.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
he be walking around with all of that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a word for it. I forgot.
Yeah, I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. But
I really appreciate. I would ask people where to find you, but we know you're gonna be in Thailand. That's where to find Tray Pizzy.
Find me on
Let
Claire,
them know
nigga.
where else to find you. What podcast you're on and your socials.
Socials at Tray Pizzy on everything. TRAYPIZZY. YouTube, Everything and Nothing podcast.
Everything and Nothing.
Everything and Nothing podcast. I'm on there with 4 or 5 of my guys. I don't know. We interchange all the time. You never know who's gonna be there, but I'll be there.
That's right.
So
Trying to come on there.
Yo, pull up. Pull up. Both
I
of
was
y'all
supposed to pull
up.
up on Thursday, maybe 2 weeks ago, 3
Yep,
weeks ago, right?
yep.
I forgot all about that
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
but
Well,
let's link up before you leave.
Yeah,
right?
we have to.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's do that. Yeah.
Situated.
This has been another episode of Hard or Soft. One thing I would like to say, if you're still here, is, reach out to our producer, Glittersaurus Rex. Give her some love. She's, had a loss in the family. And I just think that you guys are really her community. She loves y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like she's here for y'all like all day. And I just hope that you guys can just take a moment of your time to reach out to her, Glittersaurus Rex on Instagram, and y'all have her in the Discord and just say, yo, I love you and I hope you're okay. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, Tiba, thank you for being here.
Tiba!
You know what I'm saying? New addition to the team.
Yes, sir.
Melly, thank you for everything you do. Shout out to EA and Op and Media. Loon.
Yes, sir.
Tray.
Thank y'all for having me.
This
The
is
hard or
hard
soft show.
or soft.
The show, though.
The show.
It's the show.
The show.
For show. Get it?
show.
For show.
For sure.
For show.
When you say freaky, what's freaky? What you mean by freaky? All right, if I do this, you're not going to tell your friends, right?